Hello everybody, how are we all doing? Hope we're doing fantastically today. Welcome to more Final Fantasy. I'm not addicted, I'm just really enjoying
Once I complete all these minigames, you'll never have to hear this music ever again.
Hockey.
Like, literally.
Pocky, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate it. I hadn't even finished saying my greetings. Thank you so much. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. And Tanaka, hello. Wee, how are you? Hope you're also doing well today. Welcome in, friends. How are things? I'm repeating myself because I panic. I may now continue. Too late, Pocky. I've forgotten what I was saying. The resub couldn't wait. I appreciate it, Pocky. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing well after breaking your glass thing. And your dinner looks nice. Oh no. It's okay. It happens, Pocky. It happens. More reasons to go back to... Like you need more reasons to go back to IKEA. Like you need more reasons. In fact, hold on. You literally had meatballs that weren't IKEA and you spoke about how you wanted IKEA meatballs. Is that not a reason to go to IKEA? You screwed yourself over, Pocky. You screwed yourself over. I will have a look at it after stream if that's okay, Tanaka. Just because, again, I'm like really trying to like not look at Discord while I stream because it's a bad habit and I want to stop. You're satisfying the craving right now. It does look good. It does look good. We're going to continue with the story though, because I think we're like super close to finishing. Because judging based on New Game Plus, I'm in this last section, I think. Probably. I'm in this last section, so I'm almost done. How's my day so far? Well, first off, I'm going to take off my jacket because I feel really hot. I procrastinated more than I wanted to with my assignments. I wanted to get a lot of it done today, and I just procrastinated until like about 3 o'clock, which really sucks. I did get some work done after that, but like, man, I don't know. It be what it is. I got 1 week left, so it's like, it's not too bad. I have a week to write things. I'll be fine. I'm just, you know. But otherwise, it was great. How's yours been? 1 week left. It's so weird. Tuesday is my last day of class for this, for the winter subject. And then I have 1 semester left of just practical legal training and my research assignment, which I also have been neglecting, but that's not my fault. I'm just going to claim it's not my fault. Because I was meant to meet with my supervisor last week, and then they were sick, so we rescheduled it to next week. So that's like 2 whole weeks extra, and I'm behind on my schedule. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine. They'll be fine. Everything's fine. I'm trying not to panic. We're fine. I'm glad your day's been chill. I'm glad it's been chill. How about you, Tanaga? How's your day been? I hope your day's been chill. I need a drink after that. I did not spill some water on me. I don't know what you're talking about. That never happened. Proud of G-poses. Nice. I love the G-pose you made for me. It was so cool. It's so cool. All of you recommended is Final Fantasy. Fudge yeah, cat. Fudge yeah. Also, Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Oh, okay, I will show it. I will show it because I freaking love it and it looks amazing. So, friends, how do I fudging copy the link? Okay, there we go. That would have been smarter, but I opened it instead. I know what I'm doing. Don't question me. Don't question me. While I was procrastinating today. Wait, what was made in Blender? You don't watch Final Fantasy, you just watch me. No, you watch Final Fantasy now. You watch Final Fantasy now. This is how do I fudging, where did I put my browser source? Okay, well that's gonna show weirdly, but it's whatever, isn't it? Read what you sent on Discord. I'm trying not to like open Discord though, but fine, just this once. Ah, gotcha. That makes sense. So, I may be dumb, but that's not the point. The point is, Tanaka is talented as fudge, right? So you guys know my character Memely. You guys know my character Memely. Tanaka has talent and can do modeling things. And so, fudging... They made that. Which is cool. So that's... So I'm doing great. It looks amazing. It's my scholar little fairy as well. Look at that. It's a little bigger in game, but don't worry about it. Your server is doing the end battle tomorrow, so you hope to do that. So you set up for today. Nice, nice. I hope the end battle goes well for you, Kat. Not that it's particularly difficult. I mean, it's just the end, but you know, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. In game, it's half my height. Yeah, it's so true. This fudging thing is half of my... Oh my god, it's half my height. It's half my height. It's half my height. I'm tiny. Anyway, let's go talk to Alphino. Like me, you are doubtless eager to conclude our business with Iceheart, but until another path to her sanctum is found, she will remain beyond our reach. The thick one? Oh boy. The thick... Wait, thick fairy? I didn't even want to know. I didn't even want to know. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. Until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. You had Session 0 of your new champion... Oh, for D&D? His name is Teeny Bilba III, and he's 4'2", and he's a rock gnome bard, and you love him. Campaign. Yeah, okay. You said champion, so I was a little confused. No, you're good, Kat. You're good. I worked it out. I was like, that's a D&D thing. That's a D&D thing. But I love that for you. What class is he? You didn't say his class. That's like the #1 important thing you got to do, Kat. You got to tell us the class. Minfilia and the Archons are sparing no effort to secure an alternate route. I feel like I've read this before, but I've forgotten it. I know it was like 10 seconds. Anyway, until such time as they succeed, I suggest we give some thought to the realm's other problems. Oh yeah, I also got this little fudging slimy minion dude in the dungeon drop today. Because of course I did. And I love him. He's a little slimy boy. I shall go on ahead to Gridania in readiness for the coming council. Meet me at Nofika's altar and we shall make our way to the Lotus Stand together. Teeny 10E. It's 10E? But everyone calls him Teeny. Tenny. He's small. I'm gonna call him Teeny. Fight me. Fight me. He's a bard, rock gnome bard. Oh, fudge. I missed the word bard. I'm the dumb one here. I apologize, Kat. I'm the dumb blind one. My excuse is I don't have my glasses on. Yep. That's my excuse. Mm-hmm. Anyway. Anyway, any hoozle, what's it? Oh my god, I went the wrong direction. Jumbo Cacpot in 34 minutes? Oh yeah, of course I bought my ticket. Of course I bought my ticket. Who do you think I am not buying my ticket? Of course I did. Chat, in 34 minutes, we're going to see if we won the jackpot. We're going to see if we won the millionaire Powerball for Final Fantasy. There's a whole thing at the time. Tanaka, can you, like, notify me, like, 5 minutes beforehand? Oh, boy. Chibi, first of all, wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Secondly, I fudging hate you. Okay, hold on. Sprout doing post ARR quests. Done with main quests. Oh god, is that even gonna fit? Yep, that'll fit. Okay, perfect. And then gotta change the bottom one. Which, oh man, I'm gonna hate this, but it is what it is. I skip Nanamo cutscenes. Melwib only run. You know what this means? We need to bring back the disclaimer. The disclaimer is back. Oh no, the disclaimer won't fit on my screen. Well, that's... Just gotta make it smaller. There we go. Perfect. That totally looks perfect. How you doing, Chibi? I hope you're doing well. I hate that you make me have to put in disclaimers. I'm glad you're doing well. Small because he is small. Wait, his name is Teeny, pronounced Tenny, but people call him Teeny. Yeah, because. Of course we do. Because he's teeny. But he is big for his race. They're generally 3 to 4 foot, so 4'2" is tall. Oh, that's a fair point. I don't know too much about gnomes. I have a gnome, but I've never really like looked too much into like their general height and stuff. So fair enough. You love your small man, as you should. Just like I love my small girl. We can be small together, cat. My thanks for coming, Mimily. When you're ready, speak with the conjurer yonder. She'll show us the lotus stand. You got very confused for a second? Wait, why? There's a person in your game that's 8 foot and she's a... The fudge is a gilf. Is that meant to be like girl? No. Mom? Wait, don't tell me it's grandma. Oh no! She's 15, has 26 children? Don't remember. That would explain it. That'd explain it, cat. That'd explain it. I completely forgot. I said cat. I meant Tanaka. Whatever. I'm now confused. It's fine. We can all be confused together. But no, I honestly forgot. My memory is not great. Nox, so could I. Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Welcome in. No, it's the cat in our chat,
Change has
Tanaka.
come to the Garlean Empire, and we must discuss the implications.
Uh-oh. Yeah, I could have lived without that
Rumors are
knowledge
true,
too.
then?
I hate it.
The War of Succession is ended.
Yes, I am talking to your girlfriend.
It is. A new
I'm not.
emperor reigns
I'm not
in
talking to your
Garlemald.
girlfriend. No, I'm not. Don't worry.
Who?
Wait, hold on. A new emperor?
The birth and all too rapid expansion of the Garlean Empire is
I so
commonly
can.
attributed to the strategic brilliance of Solus Zosgalvis. Yet he did not rule alone. Several members of the royal household also distinguished themselves during his reign.
Kat, I'll have you know that many of my best friends are women. So, therefore, I can talk to women. Shut the fudge up. That is it. That is the only defense I have to this. My defense is, I have girls who are friends. Extra doubt. Wow, Nox. How dare you?
Nevertheless,
What?
it was the eldest son who stood to inherit the throne, until his most untimely passing.
I'm gonna message one of them to drop by the stream right this fudging second, just to prove you're all wrong, okay? You ready? Okay, there we go. Let's see how long it takes. 5 skill. No! Oh my god, it's not gonna be 5. Cat's over here like, it's Beth. It's Beth. Yeah, Cat, shut the fudge up. Just because you know doesn't mean... But yes, it's true. I do have friends who are females. I do not need Fiverr. Also, I don't even know, is Fiverr even used in Australia? I honestly have no idea. I know it's like super big in the US. I'm gonna be honest, I know next to nothing about Fiverr, like at all. I know that you can pay people to do things for like $5, but that's it. She's Beth, so does she really count? I am gonna fudging... I'm gonna out you, Cat. I'm gonna out you.
I thought us fortunate when I learned that the Emperor had died without naming a successor.
Who is that? He seems cool and evil, but really cool. Do not tell her I said that. Yeah, so it may be too late. Did he just spit on...
Would that the Garlean Empire had died with him.
Cat! My god, Cat. You're hopeless. You're so hopeless. I mean, is he blonde? He's more just white hair. Like, that's just white hair.
It was the grandson and his uncle who had the strongest claims, was it not?
Silver Fox? You mean... Wait, Silver Fox. Who the fudge is Silver Fox? Is Silver Fox a character? I'm gonna be honest. It sounds like it's a character from, like, Sonic or something. But I don't know, because I'm not a Sonic person. Oh, look, there's a close-up for you, Cat. I'm so innocent, am I?
Indeed.
Oh, God.
Yet claims count for little without the power to assert them.
So pure? Oh, no.
Galvus is a respected military leader. Not so his uncle.
Morning, Funky. How you doing? I'm glad you stopped by for me apparently being a complete fool and making a fool of myself. How are things? I'm both correct and wrong at the same time. It's impressive. What does that mean, Nox? Retsky also. Hello, wee wee. How are you? Hope you're doing well. What's up? Hi, Legatus Varus Yay Galvus, I think. Look at his helmet. I'm looking at his helmet. It looks super fudging cool. Gretzky, no! It looks so unnecessarily extra.
So young Varus has torn the crown from his uncle's grasp and taken his place at the head of the Empire.
Oh, he's a horny man because of his helmet. I get it. I missed the joke there, Tanaka. I'm a little silly. Oh my god, he's so extra. I love it. But like, come on. You're almost awake. I feel that. I feel that. But I'm doing great. I hope you are as well. Kate moment.
The troubled nature of his succession. The new emperor will require time to seal his grip on power. Yet have no doubt but that he shall. For there are none left with strength enough to oppose him.
I will say that very much gave me the vibe of like, my job here is done. Cape flip. You know that meme? But you haven't even done anything. He literally just flipped his cape and everyone like saluted as if he was some sort of god. Like he did nothing. He did nothing. Anyway, drama is him, he is drama. Yeah. What a great meeting space if it's raining. What? Cause he's hot. I just don't see it. I don't see it.
Operation Archon, the remnants of the 14th Legion and the forces occupying Alamigo have done naught but fortify their positions.
Oh, he was 100% a theater kid. 100%. Also, it's not raining.
But you can be sure they'll be ready to march on us again, if their emperor gives the word.
Oh, so you're just saying, like, if it was raining, this would be a horrible meeting space, even though it's... Yeah, I see. Who's that man in the skirt? Wait, what? This dude?
When, not if. They say this Varus was so set upon Eorzean annexation that he spoke out against the Meteor Project.
That's General Ralbun. He leads an army. He's not extra by Garlean standards. He's pretty extra, though.
Intentions are of great concern to us all.
He's pretty extra compared to everyone else's standards.
I propose that we set aside the Cardinal dispute for the present, and discuss what measures the Alliance might take to prepare for a resumption of hostilities with Garlemald.
44? I'm surprised he's not older, to be honest. He looks like he has so much experience in his life.
Moreover, I move that we re-examine the question of how our former allies in Ishgard might be persuaded
I haven't.
to retake their place at our side. Could Eorzea but stand as one to
Cat!
deal a grave blow to our enemies' ambitions?
Not only has he seen some stuff funky, he's like felt some stuff. Like, look at the scars on his face. He hasn't just seen it, he's been involved in it.
Well, I suppose we should be grateful that they have finally acknowledged the inevitability of Imperial
Needs a
attack.
hug.
Who knows? They may
He gave-
even do something about it.
He gave Namino? He gave Nanamo a hug. He gave Nanamo a hug. And it was so sweet and sad and heartbreaking. You're just a guy that likes big men, leave me alone. Namino's pizza, oh my god. No, see, in my head, I was like, Nanamo. But then I was also conflicting, like, getting confused by Namine from Kingdom Hearts. And so I said Namino. I merged the fudging two of them. Nanamo's 21, I can see it.
If only the leaders of Ishgard would follow their example. And
Those
stop
ages
hiding
make sense to
behind
me.
their gates, praying for the coming storm to pass them by.
Kane Senna is the Gridania leader.
But that is a discussion for another time. At present, I am more concerned by the fact that the Alliance's mooted preparations will be made known to the Garleans many moons before their coming.
Hey, Nox. Monk gets the worst gear. Nox is about to cancel me, guys. You
So
said
long
what,
as
not
the
who?
ivy eludes our grasp,
Same thing?
no secret is safe.
Same thing? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Nox. You did actually answer the question appropriately. That, you know, I admit defeat. That makes sense. Yeah, Padja. If you do the Conjurer storyline, Retsky, you'll know exactly who the Padja are. It will not have escaped your notice that the nations of Eorzea are no nearer to being of one purpose, despite their protestations to the contrary. Plainly, no, she's here. There are no humans in Final Fantasy. Anyway. Plainly, the threat of a resurgent government is not enough to stir them. You have to be awake in 12 hours. Go to sleep? Go to sleep? And the reason for this? Deep-rooted mistrust among the citizenry. The nation's leaders can come to all the understandings they like, but their unity means little unless to the common folk. Oh my god, yeah, cat. If you need to be up, go to bed. Go sleep. Go to bed. Take the Lemenzans, for instance. Though Admiral Melvib outlawed piracy over a decade ago, foreigners still picture the nation as a haven for grog-swilling, wooden-legged cutthroats. In likewise, the Gridanians are mocked as hermits who talk to trees, and the Uldan scorned as swindlers who worship coin. Alphanode just casually, like, saying what we all already know. She will look that old for the rest of her life? Oh my god, she's a Fae creature. She's a Fae. That's it. Not that such sentiments are entirely without grounds, of course. Take the pillar of Uldan society Teleji Adeleji, for example. But that is beside the point. The fact is that most people are wary of outsiders, whether they have cause to be or not. Wait. She's over 50. I thought Tanaka said they were 28. What? On that basis, one could argue that the conflict at Cartano is a necessary evil. Yeah, Kane Senna. Kane's 28. Anyway. Each nation has its own warmongering faction that advocates the acquisition of Omega. In order to placate them, we present them something resembling warfare and thereby curb their appetite for full-scale conflict. But enough idle musing. Let us speak of a more pressing matter, the Ivy. Since we spoke at the observatorium, that Captain Ilberd has further shortened his list of suspects, and by happy coincidence, the one he deems the most likely candidate is lately come to Gridania. The hunt nears its end, meanly. All that remains is to corner our quarry. Seek out Ilberd near the Adder's Nest, he will give you the particulars. Should there be any developments in Querthus, you may be sure that I will send word without delay. In the meantime, I wish you success in apprehending the Ivy. She looks really old, probably because, she was, like, blessed by the elementals, like, much later in her life than the others are. That's why she looks old. I don't know. I'm fudging guessing here. I am guessing. The hell? My keys felt like they did something weird then. They're blessed at birth. Oh. No, I got nothing. You're going to bed not because you told me to, but because you want to? Good, cat. You go to bed because you want to. I'm proud of you for wanting to go to bed. It's the most teenager thing you... Oh my god, true. I'm going to bed, but not because you told me to, because I want to. Every teenager ever. My thanks for coming, Scion. Doubtless the commander has informed you, but we have unmasked the Ivy. From this point on, we must proceed with extreme caution. Oh, fudge, you unmasked him? Also, oh, fudge, which one of these did I want to grab again? It was this one, for my warrior. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Equip. Recommended gear. Update gear set. Paladin. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Ooh. So this is for Archer, Bard, Machinist, and Dancer. This one's for the healers, which I'm not going to grab because I have a better one. And then this one is for the other cast. Oh my god, it's a fudging Jester outfit! Bruh. Bruh. When exactly I stop aging is random. I can see it. Yeah, physical range healers and casters. I don't need the healer one because I've already got better healer gear from my fudging poetics. Lalas make everything look cute. I'm so glad I'm a Lala. I will say, like, if I was to pick, and I've said this before, I was tossing up between Aura and Lala because dragons, hello. But ultimately I had to go with the tiny babies. Listen well, the spy we've been seeking all this time is none other than Flame Marshal Elaine Royale, Rabon's second in command. Oh, dang. Prior to joining the Immortal Flames, she was a mercenary of no small renown. They say her skill with the polearm had to be seen to be believed. What are my thoughts on the Blue Jacket, guys? So, in terms of what? Just in general, I think they're a really cool idea and they're probably very necessary to actually protect Eorzea. However, what the concern is regarding whether they may be corrupted or used for evil is a very real possibility. I don't think it's going to happen anytime soon, but it's something that definitely needs to be kept an eye on. But at the same time, they are necessary because there is no other group that can actually, like, really, at this stage, protect Eorzea from danger. It's one of those things where it's like, is the risk worth it? And at the moment, yes, because there's no one else to do it. But at the same time, everything seems to have moved far too quickly. Far too quickly. And I see it possibly going poorly. I feel like there's absolutely going to be a story beat where they become corrupt and we have to stop them. Like, it's gonna happen. I feel like. Don't confirm nor deny. Don't tell me anything. No spoilers. But like, there's gotta be. That's my thoughts. Lalas are the worst. The smaller races, the more evil they are. So many people make Mal or auras and then use their free Fantasia to change into something else. Why do they use it to change? Why do they make a Mal aura in the first place then? I mean, I get it. If they get, like, bored of it and want something else, sure. But, like, why do so many people do it? I don't know. They look cool. You know what else looks cool? Female auras and Lalafels. Given the Lala monk is as dangerous as, say, a male Rogadon monk, you're more scared of the Lalafell? True. True. They have the worst animation sets? Oh, big rip. Big rip. Okay, that's fair. If they have their own problems in the game, then that sucks. Yeah, exactly. If you have the same force and a tinier punch, what actually ends up happening is it hurts a lot fudging more. Because the force and the pressure is spread upon a much smaller surface area. And therefore, something physics, insert maths here, it do more damage. Just saying. I'm just saying. Of Ishgardian birth, she is the highest ranked foreigner in the Immortal Flames, barring the Flame General himself, of course. When he formed the Grand Company, Realm chose people based on their worth. Whence they hailed was of no interest. Male hour in a cutscene makes everything look stupid. That sucks, because they do look pretty cool. Lecheru raid. Oh my god, are you about to hit me with a chair? Lecheru, thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. How was Pokemon? How many shinies did you get? Wee raiders. Guys, if you don't know me, first of all, what the fudge? I'm kidding, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. You're welcome here. I'm Mojani. I play a variety of games. And by variety, I mean Final Fantasy XIV for the past 3 weeks. You did mostly Diablo 4. Fair enough. How was it? I did see you streaming it earlier this morning. I didn't realize you were streaming the whole day, though. I'm gonna be honest. I, saw you were streaming and went, I'm gonna do homework, and then, procrastinated for, most of the day. But that's not the point. The point is, thank you for the raid. Guys, if you don't know Lecheru, you should. So there's the link. So get to know them. I'm so good at this shout-out thing. Pretty much went all day. Fair enough. How was it? How was the patch? Was it as bad as people say it is? Because I know you know a lot more about Diablo 4 than I do. I don't know how far into the game you are, though. It's kind of bad. Yeah. You had to change from Rogue to Sorcerer. Didn't Sorcerer get nerfed? Gosh, would you look at the time looking at a clock with nothing but Final Fantasy on it? Would you look at the time? I don't have a watch. It's Final Fantasy XIV time. Source got badly nerfed. Oh, 2 Rogue from Sorcerer. I read that as you had to change from Rogue to Sorcerer, which I was like, but didn't Sorcerer get nerfed? Yeah. Source got badly nerfed. It makes you sad. It is so sad because I really liked Sorcerer in Diablo. The problem is I already felt Sorcerer was already a bad class. It was managing, but it was bad. And now they've nerfed it. So I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah. I don't know. I just feel Blizzard is out of touch with their players in every single fudging game they have right now. And there's just no coming back because they've just become a bunch of corporate suits that want nothing but money. Jumbo Cactpot in 9 minutes. Okay, we've got to finish this cutscene and then we're making our way to the Golden Saucer because Jumbo Cactpot. Jumbo Cactpot. When he formed the Grand Company, Raubon chose people based on their worth, what they hailed was of no interest. The Monetrists saw things differently, however. Having funded the Enterprise, they reserved the right to eject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. Wait, what? They reserved the right to eject candidates nominated for high-ranking positions. Okay, sure, I guess. And 'twas no secret they did not favour foreigners, Ishgardians especially, after the way the Holy Sea forsook the Alliance. Yet the Monetrists did not raise so much as a murmur of protest when Royale was appointed to her post. Passing strange, is it not? Could it be the Ivy has some hold over the Monetrists? Oh! Yeah, look, honestly, Funky, I have given up on Blizzard now. Which sucks because I love their games, but everything they're doing to their games is making them completely unplayable in favor of whales that will spend money. And it's like, you're not making a game company. You're not a game company anymore. You're fudging... I don't know what the fudge you are, but you're not making games for the sake of making games. And it makes me sad. And I really hope the Microsoft acquisition fixes things, but I'm not gonna hold out hope. If it happens and it fixes things, then that's fantastic. But at this point, I'm just like, they're too far gone. They're too far gone. For me, anyway. I know some people still love their games. And you know what? If you still love their games, fair enough. Good on you. Keep playing them. You do you. But my God. I have never seen a game company so quickly go south. Gonna be semi-lurking. Sure thing, Late. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate you. Enjoy your lurk and the rest of your day. These revelations are secondary to our current mission. Of foremost interest to us is Royale's presence here now. As you may be aware, it is the duty of the Flame Marshal to command the Immortal Flames in the absence of the Flame General. While Raoban attended the Council of Alliance Leaders, she should have remained in the Hall of Flames. Oh. The woman has no business being in Gridania, yet here she is nonetheless, on some pretense. She is up to something, mark my words. Even as we speak, I have a dozen men trawling the Flames records for evidence of Royale's guilt, but if we can catch her red-handed, we shall have all the proof we need. Which brings me to the plan. I have people watching the city gates, the airship landing, and the docks, every point of egress. She cannot leave without our knowledge. All that remains is to shadow her until she betrays her true purpose. Can I rely upon your eyes, Scion? Yes, but like, give me a few minutes, because I gotta go make my quick trip to the Mandeville Gold Saucer. Watch me get nothing but complimentary rewards. You have my thanks. Let us go then. Take care not to alert our quarry. We're going to the Gold Saucer so we can pick up our complimentary prizes. Because that's all we're going to be fudging getting. Complimentary prizes. Where does the big thing TM happen? Does it happen like outside on the fudging cactopot board place? Oh yeah, it does. Oh yeah, I can see people waiting here. Oh, does it like actually, is this how they actually draw the numbers? Oh, this is gonna be fun. Hold on, I need to get in my fancy dress, guys. Okay, there we go. I'm in my fancy dress outfit. Look at me. I look so formal and stuff. This is all I've got. This is my best glamour. Okay, leave me alone. 4 minutes to go. It's gonna be so good. It's significantly busy in Ravana. It would be. It would be. Actually, I've got time to fudging change worlds. Why not make this a big moment? Big moment. We'll travel to Ravana. I realized I could have just fast traveled. Why did I run? Why did I run? I can't travel from here. Oh, I can't retrieve my tickets from Ravana anyway. You're right. You're right. Do they like draw different numbers per server? They do? Oh, I did not know that. I just assumed that the numbers would be the same. I'm going to be completely honest. But look, waiting for my results. Those are my randomized numbers. Hopefully the randomized numbers gave me something good. We need to have my Fairy of Good Luck. The Good Luck Fairy is going to be here. Hopefully Eos can help me out. The pillars in the middle are different. Wait, what do you mean? These pillars? What pill? I'm so confused. The power... Oh, the power increases with the amount of tickets bought. Yeah. Like, can I see... We only have a level 3 because our server is not very big. Those pillars reference the bonuses. I see. So we've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so like each pillar up means that's the tier bonus we've got. That makes sense. Man, it sucks our bonuses are lower. You've got all 7, lucky. That's a sick Sam. What's a Sam Glam? What? Huh? What? Oh, Samurai. Hold on. This dude. This dude is the samurai. That actually does look pretty cool. I agree. That's a pretty cool glamour. A lot of people have really cool glamours, and I'm over here still with like all of my little sprout gear. Don't have the best stuff yet. 2 minutes, friends. 2 minutes until whatever the super cool thing that goes down is. 1 minute left. You're pretty sure that guy's very attractive IRL too. How would you know? How would you know not? It's Nox the whole time! It was Nox the whole time! Fudge! Nox over here thinking they're slick. And they are, because I'm dumb. Look to the right of the center. Oh, that's how many tiers. I see. That's pretty cool. Anyway. Fudging hell, Nox. Oh, let's go. Thank you for joining us. Limited time. Oh, the limited time event cliffhanger is now on the way, by the way, guys. What's happening? It's spinning. Ooh! 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 Give me a number. Give me my number. I can't read. I can't read their language. Oh my god, the archer's just shooting at them? We have an F. It's a 2. We have a 2. We have a 5. I don't think these are any of mine. 2, 5, 3. Oh, dang it. I got one number matching. 2, 5, 3, 5. 2, 5, 3, 5. So 5, 3, 5, 2. I have one matching. Against everyone an extra 9%? Oh my god. Early bird bonus? I didn't know that. I got 4th prize. 4th prize. And then a consolation prize. Oh my god. And now we purchase the next ones. Okay, chat, you're gonna pick my numbers. Chat, you're gonna pick my numbers this week. I'm gonna need you to pick really good. Okay? Pick really freaking good. 1964. Fudging 6969. My god. That's not gonna win. But you're making me buy it. So I'm gonna buy it. But what if it does? If it does, Chibi can have like some of my winnings. I don't know if you can trade MGP, so Chibi will get nothing. Claire, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, how you doing? Hope you're doing well. How was Final Fantasy? Guys, if you don't know me, I'm Ojani. I play a variety of games, except for the last 3 weeks, I haven't been doing variety at all because I'm playing this game and I'm not addicted. I'm just really enjoying it.
I am a duck!
And that's just how it is, okay? Claire, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. How you doing?
I am a duck!
Introverted Potato, what a fudging mood. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Thank you for the follow too. I appreciate it. I'm having a great time. This game is so good. I don't know. It's just so good. I'm glad you're doing well. Did you want to pick my next jumbo cacpot ticket? Cause I don't trust myself. Natsu, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate it. Oh, fudge. I just moved my like chair arm thing. Someone already picked 6969. You're not special.
I am a dog.
Nancy, thank you for the follow. Chicky, thank you so much for the follow as well. I appreciate it. You're new to this game. What job do you suggest? I'm also new to this game, as of like a few weeks. But I suggest whatever you want, because they all have their own like aesthetics and weapons, and they all play very well. I've given them all a try, so pick whichever one. Natsu is lying. I'm over here like, hopefully I'm gonna give good advice. God dang it, Natsu. God dang it. 6993. What is, okay. I don't know what that number is, but apparently it's the golden number. There we go. We've picked out numbers, and none of them are gonna win, and that way I can blame all of you guys. Double legend. What is a double legend raider? Why did I jump off instead of fast travel? What am I doing right now? I don't know. But yeah, what is a double legend raider? I know nothing about this game. I'm very new. Ultimate raider. Okay. So you do essentially the hardest of the hard. Claire's a triple legend raider. I am suspicious and I don't know whether to believe you, because that smile is making me second guess everything. World first raider. These lies are getting more and more suspicious, I must say. Cleared 2 ultimates. So how many ultimate raids are there? Because I know nothing at all. You're like gaslighting. 5. There are 5 ultimate raids. For whatever reason, I felt like there'd be so many more. I know nothing about this game, as you can tell. But if you've done 2 out of 5, that's a solid 40%. You failed. I'm sorry. But that's awesome. Maybe one day. The only thing you rate is the fridge. Listen, I don't want to say that's a mood, but it's certainly a mood. Except I rate the cupboard because I prefer junk food like chips and stuff that aren't kept in the fridge. Same thing, right? Victoria. I'm in Victoria. Are you also from Australia? Also, what is DSR? In Sydney? Oh, nice! I have quite a few friends in Sydney, and I miss them every time because why can't you not be in Victoria? Same world server? Same world server? Same world server? Same world server? I'm in Zervin? Same world server? Aether. I was gonna say Aether's an NA one, right? Fair enough. How does the ping affect you? Because I know, even though the ping doesn't really make too much of a difference, I still get annoyed by it. At least from my experience playing like ESO and SWOTOR, like I could not stand the ping, which is so sad. You get used to it. Fair enough, fair enough. I feel like I would also get used to it, but just now that I know I have this amazing no lag at all, I couldn't do that to myself. I couldn't do it to myself. If housing friends you don't want to give up, yeah, that's so valid. Were you playing before they made all the Oceanic servers then? From like several years back? Royale is headed in the direction of the Blue Badger Gate with me, Sire. You were? That makes so much sense. Yeah, I feel like that's the unfortunate thing about them releasing OCE servers is that they released them so late that most of the older Australian player base are just not going to move to them. Which is very sad for all of us new Australian players that don't have very populated servers. And we have to deal with the problems with not being populated, like long queue times. Look, I'm not holding my breath, Chibi. I'm not holding my breath. I feel like that'd be like such a nightmare for them to allow that level of data transfer between the physical region locations and stuff. But I mean, if they do it, that's fantastic. But I also feel like if they do it, they'll be so very limited. I don't know. I know nothing about making video games. I could be wrong. Playing your NA with 150 and trying to play an OC with 250? You're making the right choices, Nox. Sure thing, Claire. Thank you so much again for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you had a great stream. Go get some rest and all that sort of stuff, and I'll catch you later. So Royale has headed into the Carling canopy, meeting someone perchance. Or could it be she means to board an airship? Pray look for her within. If she's not on the upper floor, try the landing area below. One of mine is stationed there, and they may have seen something. Effie is her name. I shall remain here in case Royale appears. Me goes to the airship for the freaking golden saucer. Comes back here. Go to the airship. They're gonna be in the airship. Thanks. Thanks. Mimely Millie, such an unexpected pleasure. What brings you here? Ahem, a social visit, you say? How pleasant. No, she didn't come this way. As I've noted, every passenger, none bore any resemblance. She's not freaking here, okay? I promise you. Anyway. Well, don't let me keep you. Well, she vanished without a trace. Ilbird. She's gone. I don't know what happened. Nowhere to be seen, you say, and you're sure she did not board an airship? She did not come back out either. Where in the seven hells could she have gone? She's still inside. We never checked to see where she went. She could have gone to the restroom. The Roost, how could I forget? The Roost? Greetings, good sir. Might I interest you in some Mung Tai tonic? A cup a day imbues a man with great vigor, if you take my meaning. I don't take your meaning, sir. Perhaps another time, friend. No, this is suspicious. He's in on it. He's distracting us. Wait, that necklace. You are a shinobi of Doma. The woman you seek has left Gridania by way of West Shore Pier. What? She was attired as a merchant, but these eyes are not so easily deceived. You may wish to take your search to the East Shroud. Rest assured that we shall continue to support you from the shadows. Oh, that's nice. Thank the 12 for the Domans. Were it not for their unique talents, Royale would have disappeared without a trace. Give me that super cool outfit. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Okay, just making sure. Black Mage Summoner. So I got to equip this on this one. And then on my Summoner. That looks so dumb. That's the dumbest looking thing. I love it. I love it. It's comical. Fashion is the end game. It's 100% the end game. 100%. I agree. Our hunt leads us to the east. White Mage just doing White Mage things. Our hunt leads us to the East Shroud, sire, and I suggest we follow Royale's example and take the ferry from West Shore Pier. You'll doubtless wish to make certain preparations. See to them while I go on ahead. I shall wait for you at Sweet Bloom Pier. I was enjoying the music. White Mage favorite pastime? What do you mean pastime? What do you mean? Oh, making people blind. Yeah, when I level my White Mage through dungeons and stuff, I just spam Holy. Is it Holy? Yeah, I just spam Holy. It's so blinding! There is no need to be that bright! And yet I love it. It's so unnecessary, it's perfect. Your eyes? Good! Good. Hello, Ilberd. This way, my friends. Oh my god, it's another one. Oh, Jigiri! Your quarry makes for the Hawthorn Hut. If Royale is truly the one we seek, we can expect that she means to make contact with the Garlean masters there. An explanation is in order. You are no doubt aware that the Garleans have their own method of communication over great distances. You're now almost as blind as me while standing right in front of them. Oh, man. I just wasn't paying attention to the names. I wasn't. Well, our ingenious friends at Garland Ironworks have provided us with devices which disrupt these communications, and we have installed them around the city-states. In doing so, we've made it difficult for Imperial agents to correspond with their masters. Royale would thus have no choice but to rendezvous with her Imperial contact directly. Yet, as a well-known face in the Immortal Flames, she cannot move about Thanalan without being recognized. It would only be a matter of time before someone saw through her disguise. 'Tis for this reason, I believe, that she has chosen the Black Shroud for her clandestine meeting. The Elizan are a common sight here. Among her comings and goings are not like to turn any heads. As my scouts tell it, the Garleans have sent agents with a mind to destroy the devices and render such direct contact unnecessary. Fortunately, our shinobi have thus far been successful in rebuffing their efforts. This is it. We need only make for Hawthorne's hut and catch Royale in the act. Then let's stop standing around. Let's go! Take my zoom-in unicorn. I love this thing. It's so cool. My people report that our quarry has departed for the Bramble Patch. The Ivy returns to the Gnarls whence she came, but perhaps it is all for the better. To convict someone of her standing, we will require danging evidence against her. What would be better than to catch her in the act when she meets with the Garlean masters? My countrymen and I shall lay in wait in the shadows. Tread warily, my friends. So here's my question. Do cameras exist in this game? Because how are you gonna, like... Okay, yeah, sure, you've caught her in the act, but, like, where's the evidence? Your eyewitness account? That's not good enough. Like... Surely not. Surely not. Just beyond, Royale is in conversation with an individual clad in the manner of an adventurer. An Imperial intermediary, no doubt. This is it, with me. This is gonna go horribly wrong, I know it. I know it. Flame Marshal Aline Royale, you are under arrest for treason and espionage. You have followed, you fool! Damnation. Caught! Caught! Oh my god, the shinobi are here too. Yeah, ninjas literally out of nowhere. They were there waiting the whole time. Like, if we didn't show up, they would have just watched and been like, yep, we're just gonna let her walk away from this one, boys. True. Accurate, you're right. You are unarmed, my lady, and scarcely garbed for battle, but if you wish to fight, you are welcome to try. Bold line. What is the meaning of this, Captain? Would you not arrest me for strolling the Twelveswood? When last I looked, there was no crime, and neither was conversing with passing strangers. You would feign ignorance then? Very well. If you do think of something to say, there'll be plenty of time to say it later. Now come quietly, I shall make you wish you had. I was going to say, there isn't really any evidence here. I will offer you no struggle. After all, I have naught to hide. Sus. Sus. I feel like they really didn't get anything. Should have waited until we got some proper evidence. I don't know. Even the warrior of Royale's renown could not have hoped to escape by force. Despite her claims, her surrender does not bespeak innocence, but an awareness that her position is untenable. With the ivy thus uprooted, it is to be hoped that the tendrils she entwined around the immortal flames will gradually wither and die. Mayhap then the people of Uldar will have the grand company they deserve. But let us speak of the present. If I may ask, what will you do now, Mimily? Fudged if I know. So the Scions seek a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Then I dare say you are eager to return to the Rising Stones. Pray do not let me keep you. Fear not, my countrymen and I shall tend to the aftermath. You need not waste your talents here. And speaking of talents, you've been training the shinobi, have you not? The change in your bearing is quite evident, to me at least. I look forward to seeing you in action. Till next time, my friend. She recognizes that we've got, like, ranks in Ninja. That is so cool. Anyway, Minfilia. Is that Revenant's Toll? It is Revenant's Toll. Of course, it's Minfilia. Where else would she be? Excuse me, I'm just bringing my giant mech indoors. I hope you don't mind. This looks so funny. Welcome back, Mimily. I understand that Alphino had a task for you. May I ask what it was? Charges of treason and espionage against the Lean Royale? I can scarce believe it. Could there not have been some manner of misunderstanding? Yeah, see, I'm starting to get a little suspicious about how easy this was. No, it avails us not to dwell on it. Whatever the truth may be, we must trust the authorities to uncover it. Let us speak of another matter. I am pleased to report we have made progress in our efforts to find a way into Iceheart's sanctum. Oh my god, I've been forgetting to eat my lovely, lovely foods. As you may recall, Iceheart used the Aetheryte and the depths of Snowcloak to teleport a short distance to the west, most likely to a sanctuary of some description. It is there that we suspect that she means to summon Shiva using the crystals she stole from the House Forton caravan. The heretics believe they are bringing about the second coming of their patron saint, but if, as we suspect, they mean to hold a summoning ritual of the kind employed by the beast tribes, it seems likely the result will be something more akin to a primal. Suffice it to say they must be stopped, and stop them we shall, but first we must surmount the obstacle that Iceheart has placed in our path. Ordinarily, it will be a simple manner to tap into the established Aethernet and thereby follow our quarry. However, despite our best efforts, we have been unable to ascertain the position of the Aetheryte to which she had teleported. Our prevailing theory is that she destroyed the second Aetheryte upon arrival, a reckless, desperate measure, but also an effective one. After discussing the matter at length with the Urianger, we have concluded that we lack the expertise to develop a solution. After discussing the matter at length, we're out of luck and can't do squat. Nice. Which is why I've called upon the aid of one who does possess such expertise, a colleague of ours who is currently en route to Revenant's Toll from Charlayan. She should be arriving within the hour, in fact. Since you are here, mayhap we could welcome her together. I am certain she would appreciate the gesture. Let us make our way to the northern gates and await her coming. Ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, it's literally right outside. Perfect. I love being right outside. No, Yes? No. I don't know what I'm saying. Sometimes my brain doesn't kick in. Like, at all. So, what brings you here, Minfilia? There it is. I love the freaking chocobo carriages. They're so good. Who they? Pog? Who they? Who dis? New phone, who dis?
Am I right?
Oh, she speaks.
None other. I bid you welcome to Revenant's Toll, and thank you for traveling so far on such short notice.
As if I could ever say no to Urianger.
Moonbreeder is an accomplished Charlian scholar and an authority on Aetherite technologies.
And she has an eye on her thigh.
She has played an invaluable role in our search for a means to capture Ascian souls.
It rhymes.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Good taste. Let us return to the Rising Stones at once then. We have much to discuss. Well, back we go. I'm glad I walked all the way out there for a cutscene, and I'm gonna go back anyway. Sprint, little Lalafell, sprint. Okay, let's find out who she is and how important she is and why she's important. It's polite to greet your guests. Yeah, we could have greeted them inside. I'm just saying. I'm just Charlatan. Non-aetherite waking sands. Better than that. Jeez.
Moon! Gods, it's been ages!
Oh, you're acquainted. I'm surprised you could see her with your
Wonder,
blindfold.
sister.
Sister?
A joyous reunion indeed.
Why did they know
Of
her?
course it is. Moon and I are like twin sisters.
Save in appearance and aptitude.
Ah, ha, 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 ha. I don't know what's going on. Ah, ha, ha, ha.
Everyone, if I could have your attention.
They're all from Charlatan. That would explain all the tattoos. Shut up, Papa Lamo.
We have with us an esteemed guest who has come from Charlian to assist us.
Wait, is she Rogadon?
I bid Moonbreeder join us here that she
Oh,
might
the
share
name,
with
of
us
course
her
she is.
extensive knowledge of Aetherites.
They're Archon marks. I just assumed that the tattoos meant they're from Charlatan because everyone I know from Charlatan has those tattoos.
Also, as many of you are already aware, she has been overseeing our research into white auracite, a sample of which she has been good enough to bring with her.
Tall and pale skin, same type like Melvib, and you think Melvib... Yeah, Melvib is a Rogadon, and also her name fits Rogadon naming conventions. Also, she big like a Rogadon. So she's a Rogadon. I just didn't notice at first.
Well, I had to come, didn't I? You'd have to be bloody daft to turn your nose up at a chance like this. We're better to conduct
Rogadin.
my final tests
My
than a
bad.
man so steeped in ether you can taste it.
'Tis plain the passage of the years hath done little to dampen thy youthful spirits.
I forget their name because I only remembered like the first half of it.
And nothing at all to reform thy youthful manner.
Is that an insult? Uh-oh, he's gonna get tackled.
Oriange, where in the hells have you been hiding?
Yeah, cue fudging white noise generator. Cue the I zoned out person.
Me.
Unhand me! Unhand me, heathen!
I come all this way, and that's what you have to say to me. I much preferred when you were pleading with me to drop everything and hurry to your side. What was it you said? None save thee can satisfy this need.
Were they together? Were they together?
Go on.
Yeah, go on. Don't leave us hanging.
Thine artless attempts to misrepresent mine all too innocent motives do thee little credit.
Urianger is the best, you'll just have small brain. Counterpoint, Nox. Just because one speaks in ye olde English does not mean they are smart. That is all.
Mine intent, as well thou knowest, was but to impress upon thee the gravity of the circumstance.
Uh-huh.
Lest thou doubt, a deiform entity shall shortly be summoned, save if thou and no other grantest my compeers thine aid.
Sounds to me like you have a little bit of a crush around Jay, okay?
You still haven't found it then? You're missing Aetherite.
Nope. Thank God we finally have a replacement in the smart department. Your new diversion brother from another mother. You know, I never considered that. I just thought he was just being annoying.
We have not. No. We know that Iceheart teleported to an
He's just
Aetheryte
extra.
not
That's
far
what I
from the
think.
first. Yet even after careful analysis, we could not locate the second beacon. We now suspect that the heretics destroyed the second Aetheryte to impede our pursuit. Our allies continue to scour Snowcloak for Iceheart's sanctuary, but we have no guarantee that they will find it. Yet it must be found, for even now Iceheart prepares to call upon Saint Shiva.
Oh, I wouldn't change anything about him either. Like, it fits his character. And it's what makes him him. I just don't like him. So...
I'm sorry, but if the Aetheryte's been destroyed, then that's that.
Yeah, you've never had trouble understanding. Oh, I don't have trouble understanding him either. I just tend to zone out when he speaks. So it's not that I don't understand him, it's that I stop paying attention. He's an introverted nerd that reads all day and says weird stuff. He's basically your twin. Okay, but the difference here, Funky, is you don't talk in ye olde Shakespearean English. Like,
Although, you're absolutely sure she used the first Aetheryte, are you? She didn't just use teleportation magics?
yeah, I feel like they've been operating under the assumption the whole time that she used the Aetheryte instead of just teleporting.
One of our own bore witness to her escape. I can say with absolute certainty that Iceheart used the Aetheryte.
Oh, it's because we saw it. Whoops.
In that case, there might be a way, so long as the ethereal current is still flowing.
So what is it? That's that? Nothing I can do? Or, well, as long as the ethereal current flows. Make up your mind.
Truly? How?
We use the current to recreate the beacon. As you know, Aetherites are a bit like lighthouses. We use them to reconstitute our physical forms when crossing the ethereal sea. Without them, we'd lose all sense of direction and our essence would dissipate.
As you know, I did not know. Thank you for the explanation. I knew none of this.
However, we don't rely solely on these beacons. There are currents of ether which flow between them, currents which help guide us to our destination. Now, these currents will gradually dwindle away to nothing if an Aetherite is destroyed. But if even a sluggish flow remains, we could theoretically use it to direct a surge of concentrated ether towards the void left by the beacon, and thereby fill it up again.
Yes, I understand perfectly. Just nod and say yes. Just nod and wave, boy. No, just smile and wave. Just smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. I was still nodding anyway. Whatever, it's fine.
Like opening the floodgates to fill a dry riverbed. Though, correct me if I'm wrong, but would we not need a veritable reservoir of ether?
In concert, we might manage to channel a sufficient volume, yet that is not my chief concern.
What is?
To direct the flow of so great a volume of ether with the requisite precision would be a nigh impossible task in itself.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
I barely succeeded in facilitating travel to an unattuned beacon. That which you describe sounds considerably more difficult.
It is like, answer the problem.
And dangerous. Every person who has attempted to teleport in this fashion has died in the process. They, however, did not have white aura sight at their disposal.
Oh, we're going to be volunteered for this trial experiment, aren't we?
I can use it to channel all the ether you can give me into the Aetherite. However, white aura sight cannot retain ether for an extended period of time, so we would need to infuse it immediately beforehand.
In law, we're basically a country bumpkin working with university professors. But I'm a scholar! I'm a scholar! I'm smart too!
Just so you know, I'd confidently give this plan better than even odds of success. And if the worst comes to worst, your people won't suffer.
Thanks. That fills me with so much
Risk
confidence.
the lives of our best and brightest. We have not the time to seek other options. If the ethereal current still flows, we shall carry out Moonbreeder's plan.
Well, it was nice knowing you all. Show us your thesis on fairy magic and its implications. So, my thesis is, you got a fairy, right? The fairy has bonded with me, and it can share memories of the beings around it with me. And when I summon it, because I can choose to summon it, I can also think about another type of form, and the fairy will take that form instead. And it also heals people, but I can get rid of it, and my own aetheric abilities will be supercharged, and I can heal even better. That's my thesis. It's not published yet, so don't go looking for it.
That's the spirit. Let's roll the dice.
I think that's a pretty good thesis if I don't say so myself. 10 out of 10 got an A+. Oh, thank God. Oh, I was really stressed. I didn't think I referenced myself properly. Good to know I can write theses. I've already informed Alphino of our plan to recreate the beacon in the manner Moon Breeder. Her name was literally said and I've already forgotten it. Described. He agreed that despite the inherent danger, it represents our only hope of success. He also said he wished to meet with you at Snowcloak before proceeding. I expect you'll find him waiting for you there when you arrive. I want you to know I appreciate everything you've done on our behalf, Mimily, and that I have faith you'll return to us as you always have. That sounds a lot like a goodbye to me. That sounds a lot like she's saying, we appreciate everything you've done, and if you die, we won't forget you. I don't know how I feel about this. Also, why don't I just fast travel out of here? Ooh, big hunt. Nope, that's not a hunt person. That is a fate target. I knew that. I knew that. This game is just so beautiful. Surely, yeah, of course I did. Of course I knew. Oh my God, this has 6 legs? I only just noticed this now. I only just noticed it now. I thought it had 4 the whole time. Anyway, down we go. Just wait till you get to the really pretty zones. Oh, don't say that. Don't say that. I already think it looks beautiful. Imagine WoW players saying the graphics in 14 is bad. See, this is exactly why I don't say the graphics are bad, because WoW has the most simplistic of graphic designs. Let's put it that way. Your Night Elf Hunter has 4 pixels on her face. What a fudging mood. And don't even get me started on all the transmog options. Oh. Good to see you, Mimily. I was starting to wonder if you were having second thoughts. Captain Ilbert sends his regards, by the way. He attends to the interrogation of Eileen Royale and Uldar even as we speak, but I shall not distract you from the matter at hand. We can discuss the Ivy upon your return. I trust that, by which I mean to say, ahem. The others are waiting for us at the Aetheryte. See, after you, Scion. I'm gonna fudging die! It's giving 360p on Twitch, literally. Fudging literally. Look at me waddle my way up. Lalafell walking is the best animation in this game, hands down. You cannot convince me otherwise. I don't even care. That's it. That's what it is. Oh, fudge. Here we go. Hey, hold on, guys. Question. Did we think about how I'm going to get back? Because if the Aetheryte's destroyed, am I just going to be stuck there? Did we consider the return plan? No? Too late? Whoops. And she waddled away, waddle, waddle. There, it's ready. Just use it to... Oh, true. You're so right. You're so right, Nox. How could I have forgotten? Till the very next day. Ba 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 ra. Ha! It worked! I think. Try tuning into the ether right now. Feel for the current and try to locate the beacon. I'm gonna fudging die. Here we go. Pulling more of the team in one quest that Urianger did in the entire first act. You're so right. We've done all we can, Mimily. For now, let us withdraw. When your final preparations are complete, you must seek out the beacon we have created. If by the grace of the 12 you arrive safely, you must stop Iceheart before she summons Shiva. Oh, I thought we were traveling now. I guess not. We cannot ignore the possibility that our actions have... Oh, hi, Nox. That our actions have alerted Iceheart to our plans. Should that be the case, she may attempt to hasten the completion of the summoning ritual. And if she succeeds, you'll have little choice to face Shiva in battle. It's cold here, Nox says. Put on a fudging shirt! Knowing little of this saint, I cannot say if your own strength will suffice, and so I would encourage you to call upon your allies. Some may have reservations about wagering their lives on the success of Moonbreeder's experiment, but others will surely agree that desperate times call for desperate measures. Ah, before you assemble your party, pray speak with that knight. I believe he has a message for you from Sir Aymeric. Shirts to the prisons of the soul. You said that last time. Is that the only line you have? Nox over here like one brain cell, and that one brain cell is shirts to the prisons of the soul. That's all Nox knows. Madam, Sir Aymeric regrets he could not be here in person and asks that I read you this letter. Ahem. Ishgard faces an unprecedented threat, yet in our hour of need, it is not her knights who stand poised to defend her. Mimily Mili, the warrior of light, savior of Eorzea, your deeds this day shall not be forgotten. Where others would flee, you choose to remain. Where others would falter, you rise to the challenge. Where others would use their gifts for selfish ends, you wield yours in service to a greater cause. May Helene bless you with good fortune and see you safely home. That was so touching. It's not my fault you chose to imprison yourself. Nah. Did you want to join for this, Nox? Is that why you're here? Or did you just come to say your one line about shirts? Sure. Bam. I will change to my mage role. Because that be what we do. And then we're doing hard. So we're blam skis. Oh, wow, that was quick as fudge. That was quick as fudge. You're still level 41? Oh, you're tanked. That makes sense. I mean, take your time, Funky. No rush. No rush. But at the same time, get on my fudging level. I screwed up. I should have said get on my level, and I said get to. God dang it. Also, Fudge, I just realized you're Gunbreaker. If you accidentally fat finger your fudging ability, I'm gonna cry, Nox. I'm gonna cry. God dang it, no! It's okay. I have the big heal. Full party. You're getting ready to cat jam? Fudge yeah. Get super ball-eyed on? Literally.
You should never have come here, warrior of light. I labor only to forge a lasting peace. A peace you would deny us out of ignorance and blind faith. No matter. If it is our fate to be at odds, then it is mine to strike you down.
Oh, shoot.
We whom gods and men have forsaken shall be the instruments of our own deliverance.
The echo, though. And not my echo.
My flesh. Fill this vessel with your light. Walk amongst your brothers and sisters once more. Oh, Saint Shiva, still the hatred within our hearts and bless us with eternal grace.
This is giving me trial energy, but I thought we were doing a dungeon. But also, this is so cool. You know what she looks like? She looks like a persona. Big persona energy from her. Mummy! Oh god. Everyone's favorite roulette? What? Wait, this is an extreme? Ooh. It's a hard that has an extreme version. I see. So you're saying the extreme of this is a good one to start with. You're only on your second copy. No, you're good. You're good. You're good. Oops. Just giving the other healer a little fudging res. Or not. And scatter them like wind in the dust. Dust in the wind. I can read. This is so cool. I'm enjoying this. Fudge. I did not expect the lyrics in my fudging raid or trial. Oh shoot. This is when you got seriously hooked? I can see it. I understand. Also, did you fudging super bolide right at the fudging end of the trial? Oh, she's gone back to normal. Perhaps. I fudging saw it. Oh, well, no one gets a commendation, apparently. None of you get commended. That was fun. Turn around.
Fool. Blind, bloody fool.
No, you're the fool. Got him. Got him, chat.
You, of all people, should understand the suffering war begets. That no sacrifice is too great if it brings an end to the violence.
Something, 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 means to an end is a bad line of thinking. Something, something, something. They didn't have the funds to make someone cool sing next song. Say, asked a girl in the Square Enix cafeteria that was really good as a karaoke. I'm gonna need a source on that. That, like, it sounds ridiculous. But just ridiculous enough to be true. Which is hilarious to me. But also, that was very well done.
Mine is the righteous cause.
That's what wrong people think and say. Think.
You fight in a war you do not understand. A pawn of liars and schemers.
Don't we all?
And they are no less ignorant than you. Following the creed of their fathers without question, never thinking to ask why. Trapped in a delusion of their own creation, and blind to the truth.
She sure is a sore loser.
Warrior of light, redemption is not beyond us. We who walk before may lead those who walk after. Seek the keeper of the lake. See with eyes unclouded.
Counter argument. You killed innocent people? Just saying. Oh, is she dying?
Squander mother's gift.
Is she dying right now? Oh, fudge. That she is.
Feel. Think.
Oh my god. Was she also blessed by Hydaelyn? We're like, oh my god, she said the words! She said the words! I'll fudge you.
And so the vessel withdraws. A predictable outcome.
Roll credits! She said the words Final Fantasy XIV of Realm Reborn!
Nevertheless, La Habrea will be pleased. How unfortunate.
Honestly, Funky. By the 12, you're alive. I mean, of course you're alive. Why wouldn't you be alive? Why wouldn't you be alive? Oh my god, I'm getting head pats. Iceheart did what? And you're certain about that, are you? Javanians are skilled with glamours, after all. Wait, what? Look, if you say that's what you saw, I believe you. It's just that I never heard of a primal being summoned like that before. Are you sure you're not injured? Head trauma has been known to cause hallucinations, you see. No? Fair enough, I was only asking. I'm confused. What did she do? With the glamour? Turn herself into Shiva? Is that what I'm getting here? If you ask me, there's not to be gained from mulling over the implications of your story in the freezing cold. Let's save it for the Rising Stones, eh? I'll get everyone to meet us there. Shrug. I guess we'll never know. But before that, you'd best pay a visit to Whitebrim Front and speak with Alphino. He's probably worried sick about you. That or he's busy playing at politicians with the Ishgardians. Either way, I'm sure he'll be delighted to see you hale and healthy. Speaking of which, you don't have a headache or anything, do you? No? Blurred vision? Oh, no reason. See you again soon. Using herself as a sacrifice. Oh. But what's that with the glamours, though? Because I mentioned glamour. I'm just here so you can explain the game to... You're here so I can explain the game to you? Funky, I don't mean to freak you out or anything, but I'm a sprout? I know stuff all about this game. Glamour's a spell type. Oh. I thought glamour was like the act of like making illusions. You have no fudging idea. Well, you know what? Join the club, Funky. None of us do. You're welcome. You're welcome. Right, gotcha. Okay, oh, okay. Right, so we told her she used herself to turn into Shiva. And then she's come back to us like, are you sure? Well, I haven't heard them being that good with glamour, as if to say like it wasn't an illusion. Which would be the other alternative. I get it now. I get it. Because I was like, there was no glamour there. What in the world? I was so confused. So confused. But I get it. Thank you. There she is, and none the worse for wear. Was there ever any doubt that the Warrior of Light would succeed? I think I speak for all of us when I say I should like nothing more than to hear the stirring tale of your victory, if you would be so kind. It's pretty boy Amaric. then we were too late to prevent the summoning. But not too late to prevent further loss of life, an outcome worthy of celebration. And for one for which we have Mimily to thank. Yes, you're right, of course, Sir Aymeric. We should be content with what we have accomplished. Person 1, I saw a tank in this area without tanks. Person 2, are you sure it wasn't a big truck? Yeah, I get you now. I get you. I was just a little confused because I thought she was saying it was Glamour, and I was like, no. I, for one, could not have wished for a better outcome. Shiva is no longer a threat, and the heretics have been routed. Aye, there is the matter of Iceheart's escape, but she cannot run forever. Whether it takes days, weeks, moons, or even years, my knights will find her. Oh, she escaped! I thought she fudging died. I thought her aether dispensed. No, she teleported out of there. In the meantime, Lord Julmon, is the caravan ready? She got better, yeah. I see. I saw Bigfoot. You sure it wasn't a person dressed up like one? Hey, I saw a Rogadon. Are you sure it wasn't just a Lalafell in a trench coat? 2 Lalafells in a trench coat, even. Actually, a Rogadon would need, like, at least 3 Lalafells in a trench coat. At least 3. The supplies that your men recovered have been prepared for transport, in accordance with your wishes. True, if you hit something hard enough, they all turn into mist. Fudging vaporize it. Rest assured my knights will see them safely to Revenant's Toll. Of that I have no doubt. I take it these are the self-same supplies the heretics stole from the House Forton caravan? Less the crystals which comprise the bulk of the shipment, yes, scarcely a fraction of that which was promised, but a meaningful contribution to your cause all the same. On an unrelated note, Mimily, might I trouble you to accompany me to Camp Dragonhead at your earliest convenience? 'Tis not for my benefit. A certain lord was most distressed when he learned of your intent to risk life and limb to stop Iceheart. It took half a dozen knights to restrain him, I am told. Oh my god, it's chat's crush. It's gotta be. Men give vent to their anxieties in myriad ways. Pray do not think less of him. Okay, chat, we're gonna go see your crush. Yeah, chat's crush. That's what I said. I know what I said. Don't call us out like that. Don't deny your feelings. I have absolutely no affection. What's the word I'm thinking of? I don't see him that way. Oh my god, that just sounded like a girl in fudging denial about, like, having a crush on a dude. I don't see him in that way. Yet. What are you thinking, Mimily, wagering your very being on a dubious theory which might allow you to enter Iceheart's lair, knowing full well that she could have sufficient forewarning to complete her ritual to summon Shiva anyway? And then engaging the abomination in mortal combat? Hey, calm down there. That's a trademark. You can't use that here. By the fury, Mimily, 'tis the stuff of ballads, a battle for the ages. Would that I had been there to fight by your side. Yet here I was forced to rate, condemned to wonder at the fate of a dear friend for a veritable eternity. Oh my god, he is crushing hard on us. I would not wish such torture on my most hated enemy. But you are here now, and that is what truly matters. Let us move on. Sir Aymeric wished to have words with you and Master Alphino in private. He awaits us in the intercessory. You should see what he says in Japanese. Oh, you gotta tell me, Funky. You can't just say that and not tell me. You gotta tell me. Voiced? This sounds like it'll be voiced.
On behalf of the Holy See of Ishgard, allow me to express my deepest thanks.
I knew it. No other person in the game is this supportive of us. Honestly, though, yeah, it doesn't seem like it, huh?
Never before have we been required to contend with a primal. Indeed, there were fears in some quarters that our knights might not be equal to the task.
Good thing you... How the fudge did water spill out of this? I just opened it up. He talks about the sweat glistening on your muscles and how you need to swing by his room sometime. You are kidding. No way. That's openly hitting on you. Huh.
From what we have now learned of these beings, I can say with certainty that we would have lost a great many men had the Scions not intervened.
Make it unspilled? What do you want me to do? Lick it off my shirt?
Then
I'm not gonna.
For preemptive action should be self-evident. Perhaps now you will reconsider my proposal that Ishgard move against Nautilus.
I'm not gonna.
Ere we first met, a similar proposal was tabled, but the Holy See decreed that we were to observe, and that military action should be taken only in self-defense. All things considered, it was not an unreasonable decision. Since the calamity, 2 vigils have fallen to the Horde, while Garuda has never shown any inclination to storm the gates of judgment.
Okay, but you literally had a primal summoned within your territory by the very people you were fighting.
Which
oh, he
is
looks angry.
why this unprecedented crisis and its resolution may prompt a change in policy.
Fudging better.
You who have faced these primals know well the threat they pose. Ishgard did not. Not until now. And there is naught like a brush with death to change a man's outlook.
At the very least, this should silence any lingering objections to our arrangement with Revenant's Toll. The Holy See may even feel moved to grant us its formal endorsement.
So far as it is possible, the Scions shall be compensated for their service.
We should be grateful for any aid you can provide.
As a gesture of good faith, I shall withdraw my previous request. Your people are doubtless needed elsewhere.
That will not be necessary. We too have a vested interest in watching Dravania's movements.
I see. Once more, I must thank you.
Fudging politics, man.
Sir
Getting in the way.
If I may, do you truly believe that Midgard-Zoma could return?
Passive-aggressive, literally. Like, did you see how angry he got? His eyebrows just... Oh, he was mad. He was mad.
The heavens are a window unto truth, but those who interpret their movements are not infallible. I requested your involvement as a precautionary measure.
But of course, you sought an excuse to compensate us from the first, mindful of what would happen if Revenant's Toll were taken by your enemies.
Yeah, see, he's smart, but he had to play the stupid political game because politics.
Ishgard is not wont to aid its neighbors, but that does not preclude it from manipulating them to serve its own interests.
Choose your next words carefully.
She got defensive.
Do you know what sort of man becomes Lord Commander of the Temple Knights? One who comes from good stock. I did not. Yet here I am now. Why do you suppose that is? Because I swiftly learned to tell the difference between words, deeds, and beliefs. You are correct, Master Leveilleur. Ishgard desires to see Revenant's Toll flourish, as it would present a troublesome obstacle to our enemies from the south.
Yeah. Listen here, you're right, but I don't appreciate it.
Glad to be of use to you.
As we are to you. Ours is a mutually beneficial arrangement, lest we forget, one born of necessity. The dragons grow more restless by the day, and the heretics harry us nigh without cease. We have contended with such troubles for centuries, but there are limits to even our endurance. Yet as a pauper is loath to part with his meager possessions, the leaders of Ishgard are not wont to render up their trust to outsiders. But with perseverance on our part, they may yet be made to see the light. Nevertheless, one must take care when walking the road less traveled.
Of course.
Wise words, Sir Emmerich. I shall make a point to remember them.
Of course.
I must apologize for my earlier outburst. I hope it will not sour our good relations.
Not at all. You but spoke from the heart. I trust you understand that at times my duties may prevent me from meeting with you. On such occasions, my second-in-command will speak for me.
Great. He's 16. Oh my god. I think I've heard that around as well. So, that sounds accurate simply because I've heard it before. 15 or 16, yeah. Probably 16.
Lucia, at your service.
Hi, Lucia.
Pray excuse our reticence. We are but wary of speaking too freely, lest our sentiments be made known to our enemies. Know that the Lord Commander and I are of one mind. For the sake of Ishgard, and of Eorzea at large, I pray our peoples can put aside their differences.
Big words coming from you when the differences that we have to put aside are mostly yours. Got him. Hi, I'm tiny.
Those who dwell in the past risk losing sight of their future.
I'm just imagining that's how Mimily introduces herself to other people. It's like, hi, I'm Lucia. How are you? I'm Mimily. I'm tiny.
Should aught befall one of our shipments, pray inform Lucia immediately. You may also relay to her any words you might have for me alone.
Hi, I'm small.
Not being of Ishgardian birth, she owes no allegiance to any noble house, making her as near to incorruptible as one can find in my homeland. Suffice it to say, I trust her completely, and so may you.
The distance people need to bend down to look into, literally.
Which reminds me, Lord Orchefon, if you would be so kind.
Orchefon. It's pronounced Orchefon. Thanks, I hate it. Fudging
Certainly.
French words. Orchefon.
In times such as these, trust is ever in short supply. Mayhap this will go some way to rectify the problem.
What are you giving me?
The results of our investigation into the heretics' recent attacks, as well as our interrogation of the merchant you detained.
That's pretty good.
Sir Emmerich, I cannot thank you enough.
Think nothing of it. Ishgard may be many things, but it is no friend to Garlemald.
Did I not tell you to have faith, my friend?
When you're in Makodi, you used to say to your free company alpha friend, I got a level with you, then slit. Oh no! I said slit. Sit! Oh man. That's so mean! You slit. I got a level with you. Slits their throat. It's fine. Don't worry about it. My mouth slit. Bum ba bum. I just heard from outside something that seemed like something really big powering down. Like, you know that sound that goes doo, that comical powering down sound? That's what I heard. I think it was a car driving by, but it sounded like a giant mechanized structure just powered down for the night. I don't know how else to describe it. It would seem we have much to discuss with our friends at the Rising Stones. If what you say is true, the aliens landed on my roof. Well, my roof is about 20 floors up. So, Nox just casually jumping down. If what you say is true, Iceheart's method of summoning Shiva defies all precedent. It necessitates a complete reappraisal of the primal threat and of our approach to combating it. Moreover, there are grave ramifications if word of this incident reaches Imperial ears. The Garlean Empire believes that primals are an insufferable menace, that their mere existence is a threat to this very star. As such, they deem any action taken against the beast tribes to be justified by default. Imagine then, if it became known that it was not only the beast tribes of Eorzea that could summon primals, but her civilized peoples as well. Any lingering objections to the Eorzean campaign would vanish overnight. Where before we had to contend with a single Imperial Legion, we could find ourselves facing the combined might of all Garlemald. But I speak unadvisedly. Come, Emily, it is better we continue this conversation in Mordona. Bye, Alphino. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I love how Alphino is like, let's continue this discussion elsewhere, and we just
Words
ignore him and
cannot
go to
well
Minfilia.
express how glad I am to see you return to us hale and whole. Needless to say, I am most eager to hear your account of that which occurred in Kurthis, assuming you're ready to speak of it.
Excellent.
I shall summon the others at once. Iceheart used her own body as a vessel for a primal soul?
Yes.
Master Louisoir's writings make no mention of such a possibility. Can we be certain this entity was a primal?
Yes.
As certain as we can be that good King Mogglmog the 12th was a primal, I should think. Both were ostensibly summoned.
Let's not quibble over definitions. Of more concern is the implication that Iceheart retained her will, even after she was possessed. We are talking about a mortal, wielding the power of a primal.
That is a fair point. That is quite different from just summoning a primal. Like, that is...
It can't possibly be that easy, can it? There must be some sort of sacrifice required. Or maybe she's just special?
She had the blessing of Hydaelyn.
What qualities this woman possesses,
She said,
I know not.
Here, feel, think.
Full sure am I that she was groomed for this role.
I don't
Few
know.
are privy to the secrets of summoning, and but a single party standeth to profit from their dissemination.
Well, I wouldn't presume to comment on how the lass came to know about summoning, but I will say that what she summoned was a primal. The readings were the same, or near as damn it. Strange as it all sounds, it's really no different from what you've faced before.
Then mayhap it is time that we re-examined our previous encounters.
Pack your things, Ida. We're going back to Gridania.
You imagine more like the SpongeBob mocking voice? Hey, warrior of light, hear, feel, think. What is the SpongeBob mocking voice? What's the SpongeBob mocking voice?
Yes, sir.
About Iceheart's final words to you. Hear, feel, think. Hydaelyn speaks to her as well.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bit about, can I take your order, sir? I'd probably recognize it if I, like, see it. But off the top of my head, I'm drawing a blank. The only thing I can think of is this the Krusty Krab? No, this is Patrick. That's the only thing I can think.
If Iceheart is blessed with the power of the Echo, she will doubtless have used it to further her goals.
Or the alternative is when Squidward is there and he's like, what will you have? Daring today, aren't we? What's this? What did Hydaelyn say to you? Hear? What else do you want? Feel? And I want think. Daring. That's the only other thing I can think about. One of those.
Or could it be that it was a revelation granted her by the Echo which first set her on this path? She
It's
did
better.
say that the Ishgardians were blind to the truth.
I know, I'm funny. I'm not funny.
Do you think she has knowledge of the
I am.
origins of the Ishgardian-Dravanian War? It would do
Maybe.
much to explain her unwavering conviction.
Did not the Lady Iceheart implore thee to seek the Keeper of the Lake? And did she not imply that in so doing thou wouldst come to see with eyes unclouded?
Did she?
Midgard-Zoma was a king amongst kings who reigned for centuries on end. But he is dead and his wisdom lost to the ages.
Rip.
Unless the Ishgardians' fears are well-founded. It would seem we have yet another reason to stand watch over the Keeper of the Lake. For a mercy, we are well positioned to do so. Iceheart, Shiva, Ascians, and Midgard-Zoma. I shudder to think how they're all connected.
The Thick Plottins. High level 110. Okay. This is 90. I'll be upgrading this for sure. Actually, wait. That's 60. But I don't really play Summoner. Fudge, I'm gonna have this issue again. I mean to scour the annals for knowledge of Midgard-Zoma. Given his great age, I dare say he appears in more than a few... Do you hear that? The commotion outside. Would you see if aught is amiss? Oh, aught is amiss. Oh no, you know what I should upgrade? My fudging warrior's axe. Duh. Because that's only 70. Yeah, I should upgrade that. Meanwhile, 'tis well that you are on hand. We have a problem. Royale has escaped. God fudging dang it. It happened shortly after the Immortal Flames took her into custody. She had been placed in a dungeon cell ahead of her coming trial, but apparently the accommodation was not to her liking. The turnkey was found slain along with 2 guards. 'Tis plain she received inside help. Well, no duh! Okay, hold on a second here. Hold on a second. You're telling me that you put the fudging Ivy, who has her tendrils all over the fudging Immortal Flames, into a prison cell controlled by the Immortal Flames, and you didn't see this coming? Hello? Oh my god. They're dumber than I thought. They're dumber than I thought. They're dumber than I thought. Citizens report seeing Royale quitting the city via the Gate of Nald with a bloodied spear in her hand. She makes for Castra Meridianum, I'm certain of it. With her fate in Eorzea as good as sealed, what recourse had she but flee to her Imperial masters? Even as we speak, Captain Ilbert and the First are hot upon Royale's heels. Pray make haste to Camp Bluefog and join the hunt. I'm shocked, appalled, fudging stunned, even. Fudging stunned. Oh, man. To think. Lol, LMAO even. Literally, like, did that not cross their minds that, hey, maybe we shouldn't put her in prison with the place she actually managed to get massively control over? Like... My thanks for coming, Sire. I've spoken with the soldiers here. They say Royale walked through the camp, not to Belago. Aye, she walked right through, you did not mishear. We have Raubon's decision to keep the matter secret to thank for that. Bad for morale, he said. As a result, not a single flame in the garrison made any attempt to detain her, and so here we are. Royale must not be allowed to reach Castra Meridianum. Oh, you know what? I'm just going to fast travel to the next place. Lolva, hello. Wee wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Politically, there's no other place to imprison her. Okay, but consider the Crystal Braves. The Crystal Braves have jurisdiction throughout all of Eorzea, or at least throughout the 3 nations, because the 3 nations agreed to them having the power to protect Eorzea from these sorts of crimes. They themselves would have the jurisdiction. Therefore, they should have imprisoned her with the Crystal Braves. Problem solver. But how are you doing, Lova? I hope you're doing well. Oh, battle, fudge, black mage, why not? If this goes poorly, then I'll be warrior. Enjoying a trip down AR memory lane, nice, nice. I'm getting so close to finishing it. I can feel it in my bones. This wretch was with Royale. He threw himself at us so that his mistress might escape. She didn't blink when we cut him down. Not even when he started screaming. No loyalty even to her own. With me, Scion, we almost have her. Let's go. Oh, I found her. Now, what do I attack first? Kill the rest. So many people to pick from. Wait, no, you're not meant to charge at me. That's illegal. Oh, wait. Whatever. I used the wrong ability. God dang it. You know what I should be using? Thunder. Bruh. They're not paying me enough? My dude, you work for the good guys. You shouldn't be complaining about your pay. Kill the healers first? But that's too much effort. Oh, shoot. They're actually healing. Okay, hold on. We'll kill the healers first. Okay. We'll actually do what we're told. Wait, no. I'm not meant to cast that one. I know my rotation. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Nope. Oh my god, Firestar to proc when? Thank you. There are more of them! I'm gonna hit him with a big flare. Big fat flare. Oh my god, there are so many of them. Oh, I stayed in that for far too long. Whoops. Oh no! Oh no! They're attacking me! We got her! It only took me every single ability I had, except not really. Black Mage is hard. Gasp pant. Bind her and do it tight. Yes, sir. This time, can we not imprison her with the Immortal Flames? Good work, man. I still want that emote. Teach me that salute, game. She and her Imperial cronies pushed us close, but we were better. Behold, a respected officer of the Immortal Flames. People looked up to you as one of the Order's founding members, one of its pillars. It saddens me to see you fallen so low. What would you know of low? You, a spoiled little lordling who has never known any want. Don't let her get to you, Alphino. They're far better choice than the Immortal Flames. Literally! Literally! People such as you take wealth and birth for granted. You think it your God's given right to rule over others. You know naught of our plight, the injustice that we lowbornish guardians must endure. To the noble lords and ladies, we are not people, but resources to be consumed. I did what I had to do to survive. Stealing, killing... Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's... It is no fault of mine if fools imagined me a paragon when I joined the Flames. To hear you tell it, one would think you're the only person ever to have suffered. In case you've forgotten, Raubon himself was born into poverty, as was I. We lived hand to mouth with little more than the shirts on our backs. Hunger was our constant companion. Yet never did we bemoan our lot in life, nor did we begrudge others their fortunes. We accepted the hand that we'd been dealt and played it to the best of our ability. Exactly. Life was about a lie, but no matter what fate threw at us, we took it on the chin and came back for more. Everything we have, we fought for. Shame on you! How are we any different then? We're different because you're the bad guy. 'Tis true we're both mercenaries of lowly birth, and 'tis true we both had our fair share of struggles. But whereas I sold my sword, you, Marshal, you sold your comrades. If life has taught me one thing, it is that you never betray your own. I would sooner cut off my own arm than raise a hand against a friend. But enough talk. You will return to Uldar to face justice, and the people whose trust you've dragged through the gutter. What, again? Again? We're taking it back to Uldar again? We didn't learn from last time? Not so much as a hint of remorse. 'Tis well that this sordid business is finally at an end. A friend's betrayal cuts deeper than steel. We must hope that we have chosen our allies more wisely than Realm chose his. Ooh, cutscene.
I've heard. Truly bothersome business.
Shut up, Teleji Adeleji.
No, I do not foresee a problem on that front. The main concern is Roban. There is no telling what the brute might do. Have the blades watch him in the flames day and night. You may leave the Sultana to me. I shall personally attend her grace.
If you hurt Nanamo, we're gonna have some fudging words.
Sever one of the East Aldenard trade routes. That ought to keep Lolorito occupied for a while.
I am eyeing a bug that's flying around. The moment it lands, I'm gonna squish it.
For my sake, pray be a good little Sultana to the last.
If he even so much as touches her. Okay, the bug has landed. I repeat, the bug has landed. I got it! Bug down! Anyway. Okay, let's get this better warrior weapon. Ooh, I like how it looks. You'd run relay and got 3 levels? Fudge, yeah. Yeah, the roulettes can give so many levels in this game. I love it. You gained 2 XP, 100%. Literally. Captain Ilbert and I have a few questions for the Flame Marshal regarding the circumstances of her miraculous escape. When we have completed our interrogation, we shall take our findings directly to General Rabon, and that shall be the end of it. Your work here is done, my friend. My thanks. But I have one last task for you. Return to the Rising Stones and apprise Minfilia of all that has happened. I am aware the antecedent held Royale in high regard. For better or worse, you'll want to know how this tale ends. Bam, 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 bam. Hello, it is I, a professional, and I am here to do professional things. Voiced cutscene? Voiced cutscene.
Welcome back, my friend. I have already received word from Alfino. To think that Flame Marshal Ryu was the Garlean agent.
Ryu?
I know not what to say.
Ryu? This game's pronunciations, man. I can't do it. I can't.
Together with Robon, Eileen lent us much needed aid at the time of our order's founding. She was particularly passionate about the need to tackle the primal threat.
Why you?
When we discussed the subject, her eyes fairly shone with determination. Whatever else she may have been, I choose to believe that it was her true self with whom I spoke then.
Literally, Nox.
But now is not the time to dwell on such matters. I have an important announcement to make regarding our effort to defeat the Asians. We shall begin as soon as everyone is assembled.
I have an important announcement to make, but first I must announce the announcement.
My thanks for coming, friends. Moonbreeder, the floor is yours.
By now, I'm sure you're all familiar with white auracite, the miraculous material that'll allow us to capture Ascian souls.
Sorry, it'll do what now? I thought this helped us with transporting to aetherites that had been destroyed. Now you're telling me you can capture their souls? What the fudge is this universally godly material? Like...
Back at Snowcloak, we verified its ability to absorb vast amounts of ether. Alas, it leaves something to be desired in the area of stability. The stone can only store ether for a short while before expelling its contents.
In addition to auracite's inherent limitations, we must needs be wary of our enemy's strength. Our foe draweth upon an infinite wellspring of power. Even should we succeed in entrapping him, the stone will not long contain his wrath.
Meaning that, if we want to kill the swine, we'll have to be quick about it.
'Tis our belief that an Ascian soul may be permanently undone, if smitten by a sufficiently concentrated burst of pure ether.
What makes you think that?
The only trouble is, we can't say for sure how concentrated the burst needs to be. Without knowing how much ether an Ascian soul is composed of, we're basically guessing.
Our sole clue lieth in thy struggle with La Habrea.
Uranjay's had us beat them to death and we could have trapped them this entire time. I mean, look, I'm not complaining about beating them to death. Just that it's clearly not as efficient as, you know, permanently dealing with them.
During that encounter, Heidelin bid you forge what she called a Blade of Light, a weapon which took the form of a luminous stream of energy. Based on your description, we believe the blade with which you vanquished your foe was composed of ether. Admittedly, your victory proved ephemeral, as La Habrea was able to use a crystal of darkness to flee into the space that lies between our world and the void. The fact remains, however, that Heidelin placed the means to destroy the Ascians in your hands.
Okay, yeah, but we haven't spoken to her since.
Be that as it may, it would be unwise to assume that she will do the same when we next encounter such a foe.
Quite so, my lady. We must needs find the means to forge our own blade of ether, one to equal that which Heidelin did benevolently bestow upon her champion.
That is all well and good, but it seems to me that producing such a blade will require a prodigious quantity of ether. Whence will it come, pray tell?
Whence will it come, pray tell?
Oh, what if we had two pieces of white auracite? One to trap the Ascian, and the other to store the ether for the blade.
Oh, nice try. But it's as I said, the stone won't hold ether for any length of time. We'd still need to collect the stuff there and then, sorry to say.
And therein lies the rub. Finding a way to create the blade whenever and wherever we choose.
It would seem more research is in order.
Boo!
I'm
Research!
going to linger a while, perform a few more tests on the auracite. And I could do with some help. Urianger, why don't you lend me a hand?
Mine apologies, but I am required at the Waking Sands.
No, you fudging aren't.
Lady Minfilia hath given me sole charge of the premises. 'Twould be unseemly to leave them unattended.
Minfilia turning around like, no, Uranjay, you can spend more time with Moonbrun. I forgot her name.
Sole charge, you say? So you're basically alone there then? Well, that settles it. I'll just have to come to you.
Saw it coming. Urianger can't get away. Urianger, more like can't get away.
While you were afield, word arrived from the Sharlayan motherland. You will recall that a survey party was dispatched to investigate the incident at the Isle of Vow.
I do not
What
recall.
they discovered was troubling, to say the least.
Is that the island that, like, the whole place that just, like, fudging disappeared? Very funny. Thank you. Thank you. I try. Sometimes too hard, but I try.
According to the report, the isle has been erased
Yep,
from
it
existence.
is. Okay.
'Twas as if a hole had been torn in the very fabric of reality.
Aye, yet the mystery endeth not with the isle's disappearance. It hath come to light that a number of scholars in various other locales were reported missing at a similar juncture.
What's more, they all had something in common with the head of the students of Baldessian. Every last one of them was researching a phenomenon called dimensional compression, or the rejoining as the ancient texts call it. I'll be damned if that's a coincidence.
That is not a coincidence.
All indications suggest Asian involvement, but I sense that a force greater still is at work. The entity the dark beings call the one true God. We must pray that my dear friend Kryl regains consciousness soon. If she bore witness to the Isle of Val's final moments, she may be able to shed some light on this mystery.
Bum, 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 ba-dum, bum. Oh, you fudging touch Nanamo and I'm gonna kill you, Teleji.
Following the calamity, the forces of the 14th Imperial Legion entrenched themselves in strategic locations across Eorzea. So swiftly did they accomplish this, it was suspected that they had received help. To think that it came from Huayu, my right hand.
There is more. We have reason to believe that Huayu didn't deal exclusively with the 14th. She also answered to a higher authority in Garlemald. But this higher authority could not have been the Emperor. By consenting to the Media Project, Solus Zos Galvus showed himself to be more concerned about preventing the spread of primal influence than claiming Eorzea for the Empire. He would happily have seen the lot reduced to ash.
Wee Wee Jenkins.
Beth, hello, wee woo. How are you? Hope you're doing well. You're approximately 2 hours late, but I appreciate it. How you doing, Beth? Hope you're doing well.
We believe a number of high-ranking figures within the royal household were against the decision, but that they knew better than to oppose the Emperor openly. Of course, this didn't prevent them from making clandestine provisions, in which Huayu played a part.
Yeah? And I suppose you're a wizard, huh? I'd like to see it. Show me your magic trick, Beth. Show me your magic trick. Could be worse, and Beth would have missed the things you were saying about Beth at the beginning. Wait, what? What was I saying about Beth at the beginning? Kat was the one who said Beth didn't count. That wasn't me.
Alas, these provisions did not prevent Dalamud from falling, and the ensuing chaos changed
That wasn't
the face
me.
of the realm forever. Yet Eorzea survived.
No, Chibi is just misremembering who said you don't count. It wasn't me. I didn't say you didn't count. I don't know. Kat just decided that when it came to female friends, you don't count, apparently. Don't ask me. Don't worry about it, or do. I'm not your parent.
To all intents and purposes, the Meteor Project had failed, and the Empire was left to rue its lack of a decisive means to eliminate the primals. Until, that is, it stumbled upon the Ultima weapon.
Even before the accursed thing was dug up, it seemed to me the 14th had the might to overwhelm our weakened armies. Yet they chose to hide behind their walls. Why?
The Black Wolf was wary of making the denizens of Eorzea desperate, lest more primals emerge to bleed the land. The discovery of the Ultima weapon, however, emboldened him to resume his war of conquest in earnest.
So, two things, Beth. Okay, fair. Yeah, fair. But also, No, because you're meant to side with me right now. But also, like, I say I count, so I do. This is probably like the only time I'm actually like, the only time I can think of that I'm actually willing to agree with you. Which, interesting.
But there was one in Garlemald who believed that Van Belsar's actions were premature. One who stood higher in the
That's why I
Imperial
said
Army's
fair.
chain of command. He ordered the Legatus to halt his advance, only to find that the Black Wolf had slipped its leash, and that the 14th now acted alone.
That's why I said fair, Beth. When you said you could also count for your male friends, I was like, you know, that's fair. And also, that's why I said, but you're not. Because I know you, Beth. So don't you turn this around and make me out to be the bad guy.
In a bid to bring Van Belsar to heel, he used the agent he had planted in Ul'dah prior to the calamity to undermine the Legion's
No, you didn't do anything, Chibi. We're too close. That's a scary reality, isn't it? You're creating Beth. I'm confused. What's happening, Beth? I'm confused. I'm confused. I didn't skip the thing before I started scratching my head.
Van Belsar, you deposed the late Emperor's decision to annihilate Eorzea.
Okay, Beth. Okay.
This could only be the former High Legatus of the Garlean army, now known as Emperor Varus Zosgalvus.
Apparently we're too close and we can't be friends anymore. So Beth's just gonna ditch me. Friendship on hiatus. You know what, Beth? If our friendship's on hiatus, then I'm taking the mod badge from you. How do you feel about that, Beth? You're gonna go back to being a VIP, not a mod. And you know what? You won't even be a VIP either. How does that make you feel?
So he was Huayu's true master.
But one of several in actual fact. We've learned that even as Huayu served the Empire's interests, she sold Imperial secrets to a certain faction in Eorzea.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Beth's response now. I'm just waiting. I'm just waiting. It's quiet. It's relaxed. Beth is typing. I can almost see like the little, you know, ... Beth is typing a message.
In so doing, she helped to maintain the status quo, thus prolonging the conflict. Considering who stands to profit from war, it isn't hard to imagine who her other masters were.
Seven hells! You mean to say that she was a double agent?
So to be a mod, I have to be your friend. Yes. This is gatekeeping. It's my community. I can gatekeep however and whoever the fudge I want. So yeah, maybe I do want my mods to just be the people who I know and trust as friends. Maybe I don't want just anybody to become a mod with so much power. Maybe that's the way it should be, Beth. Did you ever stop to think that maybe I should trust my mods and be close with them? Let's kick Beth then. Wait, what? Why are we kicking Beth? Hold on. I never said we were kicking Beth. Just that we're unmodding and unVIPing her. If she chooses, we can't be friends anymore. I feel like that's a very valid position to take, you know? Also, LMAO, you cannot ban the broadcaster. No. This is how you do it. / ban Beth Gray. Oh no. Oh no. That's. Wait, that's not the stop. Wait, where? Hold on. Which is my? Oh, I got rid of it. I got rid of my my old standby screen.
Triple, if you consider her services to Van Belsar and the new Emperor as separate.
As neatly as these pieces seem to fit, one aspect of the puzzle remains unclear to me.
Yeah, Teleji Adeleji's involvement.
By whose will was the Marshal feeding intelligence to the heretics? And try as I might, I fail to see how aiding their cause would profit either her Imperial or Monetarist masters. Could it be that another hand is at work here? If so, Huayu must be made to reveal whose it is.
This is complex.
Not only have I lost a trusted friend, now I must interrogate her as a stranger.
Mm-hmm.
Not a pleasant task, I grant you, but a necessary one. Unless we weed out the ivy, root, stalk, and stem, it will simply grow back.
I know that full well. Those closest to Huayu have already been detained, and I will question them alongside her.
General, pray keep in mind that there may be unwitting abettors among them.
All will be treated fairly. On that you have my word. Those who are innocent have no cause to fear.
That's what they all say.
You have ever been a friend of truth, General. I hope the unpleasant task of weeding out falsehood will not detain you too long. Though it be for the sake of Eorzea, doubting one's comrades is poison to the soul. And with that, I take my leave.
Alphino says some wise words, dips.
All these years, I've been made to dance to their tune. How could you, Huayu? How could you side with them? Those cankers who take from this land and give naught in return, who use their power to disempower and grow fat while the people starve.
Villanok?
I know you can hear me, Monetarist scum. Your crimes will not go unpunished.
Villanok?
Today I will purge this land of your sickness before the eyes of the 12. I swear it.
That was a little unnecessary, Raubon, but you know what? I appreciate your enthusiasm. Hug slide. Oh my god, the little plushies.
I shall have no further need of you this day. Your Grace.
Oh no. I can already see she's gonna get poisoned. She's gonna be eating and it's gonna be poisoned. I can already see it. Old man screams at Cloud moment. Yeah, exactly. That's all this is. She's gonna get poisoned. If Nanamo fudging dies. If Nanamo dies, I'm leaving the Immortal Flames.
I fear that not even mine own chambers shall remain private for long.
Has the situation grown so grim?
Kane Senna?
Ever since he proposed the Cartiner Reclamation Bill, Teleji Adeleji has risen to greater prominence upon the backs of impoverished refugees. The Monetarists were ever united in their pursuit of profit, but the man's actions have torn a rift in their ranks. They snap at each other as rabid dogs. Yet now is not the time to be bickering among ourselves.
If this bickering is a threat to law and order, might you not have grounds to dissolve the Syndicate?
Would that the solution were so simple, Admiral. Alas, my moving to dissolve the Syndicate is certain to spark outrage among the influential merchant class, whom the Cabal represents. This would serve to exacerbate the current unrest, and peace would slip still further away. Be they rich or poor, natives or refugees, all who reside in Ul'dah have a right to pursue happiness. It is the duty of a ruler to protect this right.
Rakerom, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. What's your question? I don't know if I'll be able to help because I'm still very new. But I will try.
If I am to perform my duty, I must needs tread warily. It would not do to make enemies heedlessly. Were Lord Lolorito here, he would doubtless say that I have my head in the clouds.
A ruler is required to take a wide view. Try as we might to cater to all needs, some will inevitably be overlooked. As such, there shall ever be citizens who feel aggrieved. It cannot be helped.
You installed the free trial and you're enjoying it? Nice! Welcome in! I'm glad you're enjoying it. I was the exact same like 3 weeks ago. I installed it and I enjoyed it and I got hooked. Welcome to addiction? Yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that.
But as you have informed us, the monetarists take no view but their own. They hunger for power while the masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Uldar whole.
So my understanding is if you buy the game, you get the 30 days of game time that comes with the purchase. And then after that, because you've bought the game, you will have to sub every month. So yes. The trial only lasts until you buy the game, which is really unfortunate. Yeah.
And the presence of a Garlean agent within the Immortal Flames only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldar's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. I fear this business will provide the monetarists with a rod to beat Rauban.
What do you mean, what do you mean, Chibi?
Will afford for the Immortal Flames to be dampened now. Ere long, the Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze toward our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Uldar.
Non-animal smile.
The true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of her citizens. Alas, the citizens shall never know these things, so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people, it must be formed of the people.
That's why they give you like a massive free trial as well, because they know it's going to be a monthly sub. So they're letting you actually experience a very fair portion of their game before you find out whether you actually enjoy it. That way, once you buy the game, that's when you have to start paying. Wait, really? The entry level is the one that lets you have a max of 8 characters. The standard one lets you have more. Wait, where do you find that? I didn't see any of that when I purchased the game. Oh no! Mog Station. I mean, to be fair, I'm not making 8 characters on the one world, so I don't think it really is going to affect me, but yeah, you can get so much out of the game for like from the free trial. Like, I've been playing this game for 3 weeks and I still haven't finished a Realm Reborn yet. And the free trial is a Realm Reborn and Heavensward. So there's a lot of the game to experience from the free trial. Mog Station, yeah. The entry level's more than enough, yeah. I just didn't know that the amount of characters was limited. I mean, I guess I could always like upgrade it later on if I chose to, right? Not that I probably will.
For Uldar to move forward, it is not only the Syndicate that must be dissolved.
Oh, Nanamo? Hold on. I need to just go back through the chat for real quick because... Okay. Oh my god. As you informed us, the monsters take no view but their own, the hunger for power and masses starve. In the absence of a common cause, it seems beyond any one individual to make Uldar whole, and the presence of the Garlean agent only makes matters worse. Even accounting for Uldar's historic reliance upon mercenaries, such a grievous breach of security is unprecedented. Eorzea can ill afford the immortal flames to be dampened now. The Garleans will turn their ravenous gaze towards our lands once more. If we are to resist their might, our nations must stand together. Yet for this to happen, our nations must be whole. Cannot be done to improve the situation in Uldar. The true wealth of Uldar lies in the health, happiness, and hopes of their citizens. The citizens shall never know these things so long as their lives are ruled by the ambitions of the few. The monetarists claim to represent the best interests of the people, but in sooth they desire only to manipulate them for their own selfish ends. For the government to serve the people must be formed of the people. Okay. For whatever reason, my mind just like blanked and did not take any of the past 5 minutes in. The premium mobile app will double your chocobo. It will double your chocobo saddlebag and give you another retainer. How much is the premium mobile app though? and Chibi's like, you can get a third retainer with the mobile app. Chibi eyeing that third retainer. I'm eyeing the third retainer and the chocobo saddlebag space. Give 10, my lord. That's so much money, though.
You jest.
Nay, you jest. Is Nanamo gonna step down?
My friends, it was for no other reason than to make known to you mine intent that I requested your presence here.
You have 4 retainers in total? Okay, I'm sorry. You're thinking, Chibi's over here thinking about that 5th retainer.
When I make my declaration to the people, chaos shall inevitably ensue.
Nanamo's gonna step down?
As the last monarch in the line of Ul, I make unto you this request. Help Roban to preserve order and protect the people. Forsake them, and you forsake yourselves. For a strong Eorzea will ever have need of a strong Ul'dah.
No, I'm not happy. Why would I be happy? I joined the Immortal Flames because of Nanamo.
Your Grace, are you certain of this?
No, not Maelstrom time. I'm still gonna remain loyal to the Immortal Flames because it's what Nanamo wants. Nanamo wants me to remain loyal to the Immortal Flames even if she's not the leader. And I respect Nanamo's wishes.
There is no other way. When the time is ripe, the nation shall become a true republic. Both royalists and monetarists shall cease to be. Ul'dah will no longer belong to kings or queens or merchant princes, but to her people.
I know she wasn't the leader of the Immortal Flames, but she was the leader. She was the ruler of Ul'dah, and the Immortal Flames worked to protect Ul'dah. So I was able to justify working for the Immortal Flames because I'd be working for Nanamo.
Roban, forgive me for casting aside all that you have toiled for in my name.
The royal family's got like no control. Okay, but like in this case, she actually did have control though.
Beyond this gesture, I am powerless to help my subjects.
Is she gonna cry again? You'd like some of that upside down pineapple cake? I mean, that's some cake. I want cake. Oh. Oh, I see. Well. We gotta run some dungeons, friends. The Naval Hard and the Howling Eye Hard. I don't have any of those on my fudging list. How do I unlock them? I hit the trial requirements, yeah, but I need to talk to Yuri. Where's Urianga? Where is he? They're quick. No, I'm sure they would be. In the Waking Sands. Thank you. Pray return to the Waking Sands! Fudge, man. Oh, here we go. In for Garuda Awakening? Oh my god. Mimli, I hear you've triumphed over Ifrit. Of course, this is no less a feat than I would expect of a warrior of light, but well done all the same. Now, I full had in mind to crack open a bottle of 1547 Bacchus, but the celebration must keep. Garuda, I'm afraid to say, has also returned. As you well know, Garuda's appetite for destruction far exceeds that of other primals. Not to dishearten you, but in her last incarnation, the appetite has become nigh insatiable. In the short time since her return, she has already wreaked tremendous havoc. You must send her back to the Ether before she can do any more damage. In the meantime, Ida and I will assist the Order of the Twin Adder in their recovery effort. When you previously faced Garuda, 'twas the Enterprise that bore you through the storm that shielded her domain. Well, that storm is as a spring breeze beside what she has raised this time. No airship could hope to penetrate it. And so we must count ourselves fortunate that the Order of the Twin Adder chanced to discover a beastman aetheryte leading to the Howling Eye. Before you or else, I suggest you pay a visit to the Adder's Nest and have words with Commander I forgot how to pronounce his name. He'll be able to tell you about said aetheryte, among other things. Make no mistake, the Lady of the Vortex will prove a formidable opponent, but I believe you can weather the storm. May the 12 keep you safe. The law of the world slain at thy hand. 'Twas a deed both heroic and historic, a tale to be told down the ages. I fear, however, that the terror of the indigo deep did slumber but briefly in the ethereal sea. The maelstrom hath assured me with unhappy certitude that Leviathan doth stir from the abyss once more. Should this indeed prove the case, then we face a most troubling and chilling predicament. The Lord of the Wall is a voracious being, naught less than a treasure trove of crystals which serve to lure the entity back to our plane of existence. 'Tis folly, then, to believe the sea-bound beastmen could gather such a haul with such impossible alacrity. The Sahagin, I believe, have been entertaining Asian guests. A threat of unprecedented magnitude now loometh over Limsa Liminsa. Take thee the swiftest road to Maelstrom Command and offer thy starward service. Thy shining light must needs illuminate the ocean's darkened swell. And then pick up the other one. By thy high deeds were the people of Querthus spared certain doom at the hands of a deiform entity. Yet if the missive we have received from Lord Drillmon of House Durandare speaketh true, 'twould seem the hard-won respite hath come and gone. Recovered from her wounds, the Lady Iceheart hath rejoined the struggle against Ishgard. Worse, 'tis said that her disciples have already laid claim to a hoard of crystals. A hoard far exceeding the quantity, but recently fudging, wrested from the caravans of House Forton. 'Tis all but certain that the heretic's mistress intendeth to call upon Saint Shiva once more. And so once more must Eorzea's blade of light be brought to bear against the primal. None save thee hath might enough to defeat such a foe. 'Tis for this reason that Lord Drillmon hath requested thy presence at Whitebrim Front. Pray he thee thither pray he thee thither with all haste. Urianger, what the fudge? Okay, we're gonna do Ing for Garuda Awakening first because I think that's what this one requires. I wish I could actually see, but I can't. So, this way. I have one Vesper Bay Aetheryte ticket left, friends. One ticket left. Is it in... Where is it? Where the fudge? Okay, there it is. Duh, at his nest. Duh. Duh. If you go to try to accept the... Yeah, no, when I try... Yeah, but it won't tell me, like, up here. I have to be physically there, which is annoying. Meanly of the Scions, we are grateful for your aid. As you already know, the accursed Ixal have summoned Garuda once more. Since her return, she has wasted no time in unleashing her fury upon the region. Extensive damage has been reported in both the Twelveswood and Querthus. She must be stopped, and soon, lest more lives be lost. In the name of the Elder Seedseer, I humbly request you put an end to her reign of terror. As in the past, Garuda keeps her court within the Howling Eye, which is perpetually protected by a raging tempest. Fortunately, we have learned of an alternate way into her domain. The Ixal have constructed an aetheryte within Natalan, the stronghold in the central highlands of Querthus. This aetheryte will take you to Garuda's tempestuous realm. We owe this discovery to the Ishgardians, who the Elder Seedseer says decide to repay the kindness she showed them. For the sake of our people as well as theirs, may your mission be met with success. Oh my god. Let's go stop Garuda. Number 2. I also forgot if I had to do Whirl of Time or Deep Dead Shiva for the main story. Do you guys remember which other one I had to do? because I forgot. Nox is just waiting here. It was Titan and Grid. Oh, so I've already done Titan, I think. Thank you very much. Either that or Titan comes next. Oh. No backseating. I'm literally asking Beth. It's fine. If it bleeds, we can kill it. Infogrid Awakening and a Titan spot. Okay. Thank you very much. Are you joining, Nox? Is that why you're here? Are you here to join? I'll ban you and I'll unmod you, remember? Let's go. Let's go. What's up, Tanaka? What god did I pick? I picked Thaliak the Scholar. Has been timed out for 600 seconds. Yeah, literally. Literally. Was it the Howling Eye? Yes. Don't really mention the gods like at all. I know they had the little like description in front of the like when you pick your character. They have that little description and I read that, but that's all I know. So go for it. I'm also super interested in the God of Time. Like I picked the scholar for this character because I was making this character like the big book nerd, the researcher, the scholar. That's why scholar is my main class. And I thought that god fit perfectly. But if I was to pick a god, my favorite god would be the time god. I forgot what they were called. But I've always been in love with like the idea of like time and space. And it's time travel and timey-wimey stuff is my favorite thing. They absolutely mentioned depending on which areas of the game you are in as you progress. Ooh. Oh, I love that. Oh, I love that. Yeah. Depends on how big the lore copy paste is. Thank you, Chibi. Chibi's like, I saw the word Discord. Also, LMAO footprints. It was a nice moment to connect like that. Is it, do you only find out about the god that your character chooses, or do you find out about all the gods? Shove it in the Discord, Tanaka. So that everyone can see. Yee. This is the Asher card of him. Nice. For example, your god is relevant in Stormblood, but mine might be relevant in another expansion sooner or later. Ah, I sort of see. I sort of get it. Also, I'm bored. I'm attacking this man's. Hey, question for you guys who are more familiar with the game than I am. Which role is the rarest role? Is tank the rarest role in the game generally, or is it healers the rarest role? Because I know there are like butt tons of DPS, right? But like, which role is there less of? Yours was mentioned as the god of Uldar. That's the trade commerce thing, right? And NA heal is the scarcest. Okay, tank is landing in OCE then. Okay. So in OCE it seems pretty even, except tank is a little bit more. Tanxiety, yeah. There. For me, I like tanking. It's just, if I'm not familiar with the boss and their mechanics, I don't want to be the tank. Because a lot of the time, like, I feel like tanks should know the mechanics. I don't know. Sage only has 1.2 million players across the entire game. How many players are there in the game? $28 million. Holy shoot. That's solid. Ooh, for sure. That'd be interesting to read. Ooh. Ouchie wouchies. Oh, there's a sage right now. Speaking of sages. Time to blind everyone. I'm guessing we have to attack them. Oh, they're just going to attack Garuda and kill Garuda. That works. There she go. The ping is killing you. Oof. There's a treasure. Oh my god, I got it. I got both of them. I guess no one else wanted them. I level 70. I'm gonna take that on this character. Oh, I can't use it here. I love it! That's such a cool... Oh, I love it. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Okay. So... which ones were needed again? If Frit bleeds, we can kill it. Info Garuda Awakening and a Titan spot. Do I need to go back to Waking Sands? Hold on. I need to check to see if I've already... Have I already done... Wait, it'd be... If it bleeds, we can kill it. Info Garuda Awakening. I have not done the, shoot. Okay. I do need to go back. My last Vesper Bay ticket! The gods in each area like how Uldar adheres to Thor for the most part. Yes, I have heard the expression. Yep, I get you. Kurthus adheres to Helona. Yeah, that makes sense. I like that, actually, how they've done that. And now, yeah, True. Here we go. You stole her. So both Ifrit and Garuda are now vanquished by your hands. Truly, you have earned yourself a rest. Would that you had the luxury of time to enjoy it. It pains me to say that Titan is also returned, and with a vengeance. As was the case with his primal brethren, he is stronger than he was before. When I went about my investigation, all indications suggested the kobolds were nowhere near ready to resume their summoning rites. But it turns out they were deceiving us. I should have known better. The kobold's subterranean domain runs deep, and they can easily hoard crystals with our being none the wiser, and a vast hoard it must have been. Till now, Garuda was the most powerful among the 3 recently active primals, but according to our latest readings, Titan has usurped that honor. A primal's might is determined by 2 factors, the amount of crystals it is gorged upon and the fervor of its believers. I would like nothing more than to measure precisely how strong the Lord of Crags has become, but I fear the time for such prudence has run out. Limbs is Limlayan. I have heard Limlayan around a lot as well. Nothika, not so much, except for Nothika's altar. Did I already read that? Yes. We have already received an official request for assistance from the Maelstrom, and as you might expect, it is addressed to you. For your previous encounter with Titan, you travelled to his Demesne by way of Aetheryte, first discovered by a company of heroes. Sad to say, this Aetheryte no longer seems to respond. But do not despair, for the Maelstrom has reportedly found another in its place. You will want to speak with Commander Riki at Maelstrom Command for the details. I cannot stress this enough, but Titan has grown fearsome strong. See to it you spare no preparation. I get free travel to Limsa. Okay, where am I going? Follow me, slime. Oh, Well of the Time is also here. Meme of the Signs, you are, as ever, a welcome sight at Maelstrom Command. Our worst fears are realised. The primal Leviathan has returned to threaten our shores. We did not think it possible for the fishbacks to summon their rapacious god without a considerably longer period of preparation, but there can be no mistake. Prior to contacting Urianger, we have received a report detailing the almost complete destruction of a merchant fleet upon the open sea. Only one vessel managed to limp into port bearing the decidedly unwelcome news of Leviathan's resurgence. Judging by the testimony given by the surviving crew members, the massive waves the entity levelled against the ships dwarfed anything we've ever seen the Primal Command before. Nothika is the god of nature. The reason Naldthal, according to Mythos, was created was to stop a feud between Nothika and Helone. Helone kept hunting Nothika's creatures, so Naldthal was created to give them rest. Ah. Yeah, Mythos and storytelling, which I like. Every game needs that, or like every bit of lore needs it. Not everything needs to be 100% accurate. Like, having that little bit of mythology and storytelling and like that mystery is really good. I like it. Should he unleash a tidal wave of similarly empowered proportions, Limsa would be scraped from this island like a barnacle from a hole. It is with such dread imaginings in mind that I bid you sail forth to slay the Lord of the Wall yet again. Our strategy remains unchanged. The twin vessel, the Wall Eater, is already being prepared under the command of Storm Marshal Sleferson. Make your way to the Marabi dry docks once your own preparations are complete. Seek out Sergeant Sternloner, and she will see you safely aboard the ship. May the Navigator guide and protect you. We're not doing that, though. Ah, Mimel of the Scions, your presence is most welcome. I am chagrined that we must turn to you again to lay Titan low. No doubt this is yesterday's news to you, but the Lord of Crags has returned more ferocious and formidable than it was before. We cannot fathom how the kobolds were able to obtain such vast shores of crystals in so short a time. We will learn the answer in the coming moons, I suspect, but first things first. We need you to vanquish Titan before he and the kobolds have had a chance to wreak havoc on Limsa Leminza. You have felled the primal before, and we believe that you can emerge victorious once more. We've learned of a new aetheryte that will take you to the navel. It's situated deep within Ugamaro mines. Not the most convenient of locations, admittedly, so you'll have to cut yourself a path. Please make all haste. Titan's mere presence emboldens the kobolds, and 'tis only a matter of time before they move in force against us. May the Navigator guide you on your way. Wow, those were words. The family tree of the gods is complex. I mean, look. Look, I'm not surprised. The family tree of a lot of gods is complex. Too many words. Thank you so much, Chibi. I forgot water exists. Oh my god, that's refreshing. Yeah, the Navigator. Yeah, because Lim Lane is the Navigator. I get it. I get it. That makes sense. That's cool. I do like how they've done that little bit of lore stuff. Do you remember the summoning ritual Louis Soir performed at Cartner at the end of 1.0? Yeah, like how all the god symbols appeared. I really liked that. And to me, that had the effect of like being all like, by the way, lol, the gods can't stop Bahamut. Bahamut's too powerful for the gods. Like, if that doesn't tell you you're fudged, I don't know what does. Pray that Lim Lane will give you good journeys. Nice. This is not, is this not the way? Oh, jeez. Oh, God, I'm gonna get lost. All 12 of those icon symbols are in areas you've been through and they're visible, noticeable. Oh, that's so cool. That is awesome. Making my way downtown, walking fast. Hi, Nux. You ready? Oh, the gods of the symbols to ARR. Yeah, that's a statue in Uldar. That's so cool. When you get EB'd. Eternal bonding. Oh, that's awesome. When you get eternally bonded to someone in the game, one day, year, decade. Yeah, if. Average wait time 8 minutes. Cry. Crying inside. Oh my god. Also, guys. Also. I don't think it's the last 5 achievements. I received 100 player commendations, so I got a cool crown. And it's not in there, but I also got the commendation achievement thingy, the achievement for complete 60 different fudging cards. I have 68 cards, guys. Zoxelia, hello, wee, how are you? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, maybe? Maybe? I do know about the achievement person in Gridania. I've gotten 3 mounts from them. I'm not a fan of the Behemoth, but I got the Death Claw, I got this one. I mean, I won't turn you down though, Zoexilia. Zoexilia? I'm sorry, I have no idea how to pronounce that. I hope I'm not horribly butchering it. But if you're willing, if you want to help, sure. By all means. Oh. Never mind, apparently we're good. Maybe next time? Zoe's good. You just queued. Oh, did you? Oh, okay. So you might even be with us in this then. I need to go back to the achievement person soon, Chibi. That's a good point. Because I have, I probably have some more achievement points. But thank you for the help, Zoe. I hope you're doing well today. Welcome in. Let's go beat ourselves a Titan. Oh, look at that! You are here! Oh, shoot. Oh! Oof, that's unfortunate. Yeah. I'm assuming we have to destroy these boulders. I have no fudging clue. I have no fudging clue, but I think I failed. How's my claustrophobia? I'm not that claustrophobic at all. Complimentary, bow down, bow down. Oh shoot, I'm out of fudging mana. I didn't even notice. That's not great. I have not managed my mana well at all. Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm in a rock! Oh, we did it! Fudge yeah! Not me not even noticing the boss was low on health. Thank you, Zoe, for the help. And thank you as well, Nox, for the help too. Ooh. That's an astrologian. And what is this? It's another... Okay. This eye level 80. It did work out well. Thank you. I gotta work out what I want to use that weapon on, because my warrior is geared with a 110, so I don't need that. Should I chuck it on my white mage? Because, like, my main healer is going to be my scholar, so I don't really need white mage. Although, no, I should level that up as well. The original draft of this song, which made it into the game for a couple of weeks, contained the lyrics, F you, Titan! Fudging love that. Absolutely love that. Okay, I'm just going to really quickly unlock this, because why not? You came in via recommended? Nice! I'm having a great time with it. I did not expect to get so absolutely hooked on it like I did. And I can't even complain. It's been great. Storm Sergeant Stern Loner at your service. The Wall Eater is loaded and ready, madam. I give the signal for the towering vessel to depart as soon as you're aboard. Leviathan was sighted some distance from the coast, so there should be more than enough time to build up to ramming speed. The entire crew is willing to lay down their lives to ensure you reach your target, madam, so you just concentrate on skewering that overgrown sea serpent. I would love to, but I've got main quest to do, so no. Oh, that's the extreme. Oh, fudge no. Fudge no anyway. Whoops, I cancelled my return. Yeah, definitely not gonna happen. Hello, Minfilia. I hope you're ready to do the quest with me now. I know I had to go on a little bit of a primal killing spree. Leviathan Extreme is so fun, though. Don't get me wrong. I do eventually want to do the extremes. Like, I want to experience, like, all the content this game has, if I can. But I'm not ready for that yet. I don't think I'm ready yet. Voiced? I'm most eager to address the Ascian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. Lest you forget, Antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. True, we are presented with a multitude of problems, however, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. OSHA violation fistfight? What? Mimile in particular is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Uldar? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest-ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice it to say, Telegia Delegi and his monetaristic ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. You'll be back at a later time? Sure thing, Nox. Thank you so much for dropping by and for your help. I appreciate it. What quest am I on? Good Intentions? I think it's called Good Intentions. Plainly, General Raban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I'm about to stay abreast of the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so for the foreseeable future, I think it would be best if I were to remain in Uldar, unless you have an objection. None whatsoever. We have matters here well in hand. Moonbreeder's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I am not familiar with the details. Urianger is poring over his tomes at the Waking Sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Mimily, while we focus on that task, mayhap you could assist Alphino and his braves with theirs. It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound to organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Riol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret, hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate the Uldan riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favour to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. Goodbye, Alphino. May we never see you again. I mean, what? Okay, where... Oh, Riol is just outside. Pleasure as always, Mimily. You'll be escorting the commander to Uldar, I take it. Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you'd be so kind as to repeat your report for her benefit. Right then. Me and mine have been making inquiries into the source of the weapons what found their ways into refugee hands a ways back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising, a rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holed up near Highbridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Mimily, don't it? He used to be an adventurer like us, and then he took an arrow to the knee. Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled, which isn't to say that these clients had the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, it might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his clients. What say you, Mimily? Get punched by Raban and wake up with the Nords. I mean... Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Uldar. I expect good tidings. I expect good tidings? So you better bring them with you. Anyway. Let's go to Uldar. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Oh my god, I love the heavy rain. Jason! Jason! Sean! Sean! Jason! I make that joke every time, and I will continue to make that joke every time. Ah, Mimily, my scouts have been keeping a close eye on the Black Marketeer, and it would seem his guests have arrived. It would also seem he has hired more than a few men to stand guard. Common thugs of no consequence, but they nevertheless pose a threat. Even so, I feel compelled to apologize. This is far beneath a woman of your standing, and Commander Levayer needn't have dispatched you hither. But powerful men ever have need of loyal, able-bodied friends. Having found one in you, it is only natural that he would come to rely upon you without hesitation. Now then, we should make for the burning wall without delay and secure those weapons. The first unit will ensure that the clients do not escape. With me, Mimily. Oh, fudge, I'm not running. I thought it would be close. Because the guards started running. What a fool I am to think that because the guards can run, I should run. Your mount can fly no higher, no need. I'll just drop by over here. He's up here. I love the crystals. It's such a shame I can't see anything because of the rain, though. I'm right near a shrine? Oh, fudge. 2 of them. Neat. I spy the one man, but there are sure to be others. I have a plan. While you approach the sentry and create a distraction, my men and I will slip past and catch the Black Marketeer unawares. Once you've disposed of the thugs, wait for us outside the tunnel entrance. Any questions? Then let's be off. Good luck, my friend. Are they marked on the map at all? Test. You heard it here first, guys. Tanaka sent us a test. I don't think I'm going to pass, because I don't know too much about this game. I might just fail. Okay, where's this one? Oh, I was wondering if Final Prayer was the fudging... You know what? Let's just stop by the shrine, guys. Let's stop by the shrine and say a little hello. This is a point of worship. Oh, yeah, I'm not stopping by that one. That one's too far away. But I do see it. On the map, I mean. Oh. You know, honestly, it doesn't look that impressive in person. I'm gonna be honest, this is a little lame. We'll see if we can stop by Thal's Respite after this quest. That's the shrine to Azima. Which one is Azima, the shrine person of? Who goes there? An adventurer? Dang fool, you should never have come here. You never should have come here. Insert fudging Skyrim. Never should have come here. Skyrim bandits. Anyway, I'm just gonna stun lock these guys because I can. Kill him and be done with it. My dude, you are a baby Lalafell. I'm also a baby Lalafell, but like... He's a goblin! He's a gremlin! He's a small man with a stick! It's okay, I can say it. It's okay, I can say it, because I'm one of them. True, I do have a stick as well! I forgot I have a stick! Yeah, okay. Look, you know what's funny, though? Or what's not necessarily funny, but I've never understood the pot calling the kettle black saying. Because have you looked at a pot or a kettle recently? They're not black. Like, if anything, a kettle is like silver, it's metallic. Maybe it's colored, and if it is colored, it's like white or like, you know. When's the last time you saw a black pot or kettle? I'm just saying. I see them in all sorts of different shapes and all different colors and finishes, but never once have I seen them black. That is all. That is my rant. When was the last time a self-respecting person used a kettle? For boiling water. How the fudge do you boil your water, Chibi? I don't understand. What's all this about? Gah! Why would you microwave water when you can just use a fudging kettle to heat it up? Microwave. Oh my god, is this a hunt target? As you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. Oh my god. Assassino, assassino. But before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate him and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander Levayer will be most disappointed. Dang it all, a golden opportunity wasted. But is it though? As for the clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party of Duskwhite sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. Dang. We got bait and switched. Baited and switched? Bait and switched? I will join the first in their hunt for the Duskwhite sellswords. If the gods are good, we can catch them before they escape into the Black Shroud. In the meantime, I ask you to deliver these weapons to Uldar in my stead. You gotta be excited about Lord. No, you're good. You're good, Tanaka. I'm just like, I don't know what this means. For those, I don't know if chat can read it, so I'm gonna read it out loud for chat anyway. In the place of worship is a shrine depicting Thal, the Keeper of the Dead. Hence the sword it's carrying, while statues of Nuld carry a vase. Oh. I'm just dumb. I get it now. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Entrust them to the third's Yu Hase. He will take care of the rest. Bum, 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 bum. Now, I wonder... Is this thing going to absolutely beat me up? No, I can beat him up easy. Dodged. Dodged again. I love the music from the Fudging Hall of the Novice. It's auto attacking me, yeah. And it's still dodging. I'm still dodging it. Yeah, like the little dodge things that popped up and said dodge. That's what I'm talking about. No. See there, dodge. Silly. This thing had nothing on me. I'm confused. I beat it and nothing happened. Oh well. Okay. We're gonna stop by Thal's Respite before we go to Uldar. You would need to unlock the hunt board. I have unlocked the hunt board. Do I need to accept it first before I go killing it? I should have probably done that, huh? No, I did not. I just assumed that if I saw it out there, I could just grab it. Oh, this place. I know this place. I've come here a few times. Look, okay, it's fine. We don't need to talk about how stupid I am, chat, okay? We can just pretend that never happened and that I didn't spend ages on a boss which I thought I could just kill for no reason. Yeah, that's the statue of Naldthal. It's a good daily and weekly way to get free Aetheryte tickets. Oh. I have not used or earned any Aetheryte tickets, I do not think. B ranks, the green spiky symbols require an assignment in order to receive rewards. A and S ranks can give rewards even if you don't have an assignment. I mean, that one was blue. I don't know, shrug. Shrug. Ah, the Way of Light, ever reliable friend to the Crystal Braves. You have my deepest thanks for your assistance in Kurthos. Now, what brings you to us to stay? I haven't had to hand over an item for a quest in ages. Oh, that's a message from probably Tanaka. A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer, courtesy of Captain Ilberd, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. Vesper Bay tickets accepts it's free travel anywhere. Yo, that sounds so useful. The one I killed is a B rank. Okay, cool. Gotcha. I thought as much, but I wanted to like make sure and like double check because I didn't know. Right. Cool, thank you. I've always wondered what those little symbols meant. So they're actually, those symbols on the mobs and stuff actually refer to hunt targets. Suddenly everything makes sense now. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? Riol stated with confidence there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly Riol is unfamiliar with the ways of Ul'dan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater than they are. We should be thankful that his information was not completely erroneous and that we managed to achieve anything of worth at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Garleans up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Cerulean processing plant. Time for the Fourth to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Alian, for the freedom of all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured the Immortal Flames will hear of your contribution. Until we meet again. Mimily, a word, if it please ye. Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time, don't you worry. Sus. Sus. Can somebody say sus? Say it with me, chat. Anyway. Oh, I've seen this one in the Thaumaturge Guild. I've seen that one. And then there's one right next to it, and then there's... Oh, I was like, that's not there. Right. This used to be a similar shrine, but it was destroyed during the 7th Calamity. Gotcha. I was like, this is off the map. Like, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, Riol. Thanks for indulging me request. Few places better than the market for privacy, I find. All the hustle and bustle of commerce means most conversations go unnoticed. I get to the point. At the Burning Wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange, what happened? Tell me everything, leave no detail out. If you look at the design in general, it's based on scales with the god on either side. Oh, that makes so much sense. I'll have to have another look at the map. But that would make so much sense. That's not quite how the first told it. These Duskwights they were chasing. Latest word is that we lost the tail. But you never saw him yourself, not before the fighting started and not after. Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, god dang it. I know he purchased those weapons. As if I've never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started, believe me. Commander wanted assurances we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. During the Fan Festival NA 2014, when asked about the origin of the endgame expletive, that's balls, Michael Christopher Koji Fox said that during the creation of 12, he thought of a name that could be used in a swear word. He wanted a name that rhymed with balls, so he chose Thol. It was too short in Japanese, so he suggested Nald Thol and made it a dual aspect deity so he could separate the name and use... Oh my god. He literally created it. Because he wanted to make an in-game joke. Wow. Because these days the money flows like water and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. Corruption within the Crystal Braves? Forgive me, friend. I've got a lot in my mind these days and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, best get back to it. I just noticed what time it is. It's time for me to look towards ending upstream soon. Mimily, can you hear me? This is Tataru. Tataru? Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're able. Well, you know what we have to do now. First off, we need to go see the Thaumaturge Guild stuff. There's this place in here. Which is a burial chamber that we can't access. Nice. So this is just a burial chamber, apparently, with some coffins. Sure. And then we have the all-important... Man, the Thaumaturge Guild has a much bigger place. They pray for them, bring the bodies there. Ah, I see. That makes sense. And then that's the shrine there. That's the thing. TM. The thing. Where am I going? Rising Stones. Also where Thancred was praying at during Louis Suar's spell. Oh, that's cool. That makes sense. I like that. I like how they all have their own places in the world. That's so cool. That's so cool. Where the Frost and Mordona is where dedication to Thaliak is as well. Oh, fudge. Oh, there it is. I'll have a look at that as well. Thank you. I said Tartaru, Tanaka. Thank you for coming so quickly, Mimily. We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. A most determined lady by all indications. Oh, it's her. The Rising Chorus. Oh, shoot. I guess it's with the antecedent in the solo at present. Let's not keep them waiting any longer, shall we? God, I want to end stream soon, but at the same time, I don't want to end stream because I'm like so invested, but I should end stream because it's like almost 10 o'clock and I need to get ready for bed. This is a predicament, guys.
We have a guest from Ishgard who wishes to speak with you. I believe the two of you have met.
That we have. Forgot her name.
I had hoped to speak with Commander Leveilleur as well, but I cannot afford to wait any longer.
Oh yeah, no, he's in Uldar.
The Lord Commander sent me hither to request your aid in a matter of grave import.
You see now why I had Tataru summon you.
Now that we're all assembled, perhaps you would be good enough to elaborate on the nature of the matter which brought you to us.
The Observatorium's astrologians have sounded the alarm.
Oh?
Last night, the Dragonstar burned with an intensity not seen in 15 summers. Not since the Dravanians engaged the Empire in the Battle of Silvertear Skies.
The dragon returns.
The northern sky doth burn full bright upon the Wormlord's call. The red behemoth beckoneth, and flame consumeth all.
Thank you, Rianjay.
The old Curthan rhyme, aye. The brightening of the Dragonstar is said to accompany the roar of a great worm. The astrologians believe that it was Midgard Soma himself who cried out on this occasion.
After an absence of centuries, the King of Kings did return to lead his kind against the might of Garlemald, only to fall in his duel with the Agrius, proud flagship of the Garlean fleet. Devoid of life, his corpse remaineth entwined about the Magitech monstrosity even unto this day.
Ariange has the right of it. Whatever this alteration in the Dragonstar portends, the Great Worm has shown no sign of life. Tataru, have the Domans reported aught out of the ordinary?
Correct me if I'm wrong, but if Midgard Zorma had roared, wouldn't we have heard it here in Revenant's Toll?
Yeah, we should have, right?
Roar is but a figure of speech. Dravanians can communicate in ways beyond our ken.
Oh.
It's for this very reason that we are forced to look for signs in the heavens. We cannot say with any confidence that a great worm roared at all, much less that it was Midgard Zorma.
Hit the microphone.
Only by directly examining the Keeper of the Lake can we be certain. However, It will take too long to gain the Holy See's approval to dispatch the Temple Knights.
So I need to go.
Therefore, Sir Emric would entrust this task to you. Do you accept?
Message box pops up, yes or no? No.
We knew you would not disappoint us. Now, if you would excuse me, we must
I'm
return
sorry.
and assist the Lord Commander. We have precious little time to prepare.
Do you want me to do it again, Chibi?
To prepare for what, pray tell?
When a great worm roars, his brethren cannot choose but answer. We prepare for battle.
Oof. Rip. Rip, rip, rip. More cutscene? This looks like more cutscene. Forgive me if I state aught which you already know, but I would ensure you understand the nature of your destination. As Urianger stated, what we now call Keeper of the Lake is the wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial Fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as a next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Baelsar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that all thought his victory a foregone conclusion. But an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgard Solmer, legendary guardian of the Silvertail Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airships overhead. In what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below, yet this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. That same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing ether for realms around. Yet, a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Amaric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the keep of the lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. Oh, the blue rock crystal things? Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There's much to be done and precious little time to do it. Okay. And that's going to unlock a dungeon. I'm going to talk to him now, but we're not going to do the dungeon tonight because I got to end up stream. So we'll give him a little chat. Go say hi. And then I will be getting ready for bed and stuff. The big orange elves has corrupted Aether from the 7th Dalamud Bahamut. Okay, hold on. So, the orange ones... That's probably a really bad example. The blue ones is crystallized pure Aether. That's all over the place. Oh my god. Look at that dragon boy. So cool. And then these orange ones, is that what you mean? The orange is corrupted. Yeah. Corrupted Aether from the 7th Dalamud Bahamut. And is that Dalamud? I'm gonna be honest, I have no idea where Dalamud is. It's a fragment that fell. Yeah, because I can see the metal shard. Wait, the metal shard sticking out of it is Dalamud. So what the fudge is the orange stuff? Oh my god, I can fly right into it. Oh, I can't. Boo! Oh, Aether reacting to it falling. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. I see. That's so cool. That's so cool. I love that. This game's lore is awesome. The one behind it is a Terraflare. I have no idea what that means. And look at that big dragon. I love how it's just been there. Big Angie. Oh, that thing. Gotcha, 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 gotcha. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to Revenant's Toll about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Eastern Nation and Eastern Sunland also have visible shards. Yeah, I've seen the orange, like, ether and stuff in those places as well, yeah. I think upper... No, you said eastern. What am I thinking of upper Lenosha? No, it would be eastern because it's around that area. Yeah, that makes sense. Yep. North Shroud has a huge fragment. Oh, I think I remember the North Shrouds one. Maybe. The point is, I know exactly what you're referring to. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrium supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they're desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. So it's true then, the Ishgardians honestly fear the worm might rise again. Upper doesn't, western and eastern and lower have some types. I'm probably thinking of one of those then. I'm thinking of... Am I thinking of the area near... Oh, I know what I'm thinking of, like I can visually picture it, but I can't like say any of the landmarks and stuff. Or like the characters, so... You're just gonna have to trust me. Don't trust me. Don't trust me at all. I don't know what the fudge I'm talking about. Well, from here that seems rather unlikely, but if it's assurances I want, you've got no choice but to inspect the corpse in its entirety. Easier said than done given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage, and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrius and climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. I'm getting messages. The Keeper of the Lake now accessible. That's a next stream thing, that's for sure. We're doing that next stream. Oh, yes, I have seen, like, the crystals looking in the distance from that. Oh, shoot. Yes! I remember this area because I did a lot of fudging, fates and stuff here. Yeah, I remember the Salt Strand. That one's fudging memorable as fudge. I like all the ice here leading into that looks so beautiful. There's a third, you said? That is the third. Oh my god, I missed the middle one. It was the second one. Near Wineport. I don't think I've noticed this one, which is really stupid. I should have noticed it. Crystallized salt from a small piece. Ah. Yeah, I would have seen it, but like I can't register what it looks like. For some reason. The second one is quite large. Honestly, I can't register in my head what it looks like. Like, I'm thinking around this entire area because I've gone back and forth to Hidden Falls so much for my warrior quest line. I've done stuff around Wineport and down this area I can remember. For the life of me, I cannot remember seeing this. It lights up the sky at night? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, I was just at this one. We were just there for the final prayer and stuff. Yeah, I remember that one. Honestly, if it wasn't fudging 11 AM Eorzean time, I would wait till night and go have a look at the other one. This one, I vaguely remember this. Not too much because I didn't... No, I remember now. I remember this one. Yep. I remember. Tanaka just fudging going and pinning every single goddamn location where you can see them. Yep, here's another one. Oh yeah, that's... Wait. I remember this area here having the red looking crystal part. That probably like leans into this as well, doesn't it? It probably does. It's stuck in the side of the mountain. Right. Because I was like, I've flown around that mountain several times and I haven't seen it in the mountain. But anyway, I'm going to call it here because I am getting very tired and I need to get ready for bed as well. Since you're not an OCE, yeah, fair enough. I appreciate you, Tanaka, as well, for all the lore and stuff. I should set aside a couple of streams you can boost me through the binding coils of Bahamut. I have no idea what that means, but also at the same time, I don't want to be boosted in this game. I want to, like, generally, like, get up to whatever content I can get up to and actually, like, do it properly, if that makes sense. AR's raid series. Ah, because I know, where the fudge is it? I know there's the Labyrinth of the Ancients, which I still haven't done. I'm wondering when this is going to pop up and the game's going to tell me you need to do this, you need to do this. Because I still haven't done it. You'll spend 5 months there if you're not boosted. Okay, let me rephrase. I want to actually participate in it properly and not just be carried the whole way through, if that makes sense. Like, I want to actually have a, like, actually be doing stuff. It's a very good, so I should do it before Heavensward. Yeah, no, I'm definitely going to do this before Heavensward. And also, the ARR raid stuff I want to do before Heavensward as well. Like, because the thing is, my Scholar class, I've basically gotten them, like, level 130. It'll challenge you immensely. I mean, I want to at least give it a go, is the thing. It's coming up, it's a hard wall, yeah. I know, I've heard that I have to do it before the main story. I'm just like, when is it gonna happen? It's like doing Savages, right? Well, I still want to, like... I mean, look, whether I'm going to get boosted or not, I still have to actually be there and present for it, right? Like, yeah, just as I'm excited, it was a lot of fun. Yeah, I want to actually, like, because the thing is, I know it's going to be hard and stuff, but I wouldn't mind actually setting aside time to, like, try to do it properly. Because I did a lot of, raiding and stuff in World of Warcraft. I spent a solid few weeks with my guild pushing for heroic of a raid to get ahead of the curve. And I know it's probably not the same at all, but the point is it was challenging for us because we were all, like, not particularly the most skilled at the game. We spent that few weeks pushing, trying to get ahead of the curve in heroic for one of the raids. And even though it took ages, it was a lot of fun to do it and spend the time and gradually get better week after week. And I really enjoyed that experience. You know what I mean? If you generally want to, there'll be people interested. Yeah, no, I'm sure there would be as well. I'm sure there would be as well, but, like, I want to try doing that. The question is of, like, whether it becomes something I do on stream or whether it ends up being something I have to do off stream. That's going to be the question for that type of thing. Like, they give up after a couple of fights. Look, I'm not one to give up after a couple of fights. Coils is savage content. I don't know what Coils is. I'm going to be honest. I'm a little silly. I don't know what Coils is. It requires focus on some parts more than others, yeah. It might end up being a thing that, like, I either make some attempts during streams, like, bit by bit as I go, or it may be something that, like, I record off stream and just upload the winning, like, the winning clear or something. I don't know. Try streaming extremes, and if that's how you feel learning while streaming, go from there. Sure. Oh, okay. So the ARR raid, is that what you're talking about? Yes. Okay, yes. I just did a little scrolly. Yes. I mean, I'll still give things a go. That's for sure. 9 weeks, 3 4-hour sessions a week to do 2 nearly 3 of the current tier. See, I'm also hoping that because it's not current tier, it's not going to be as super duper hard, but super important story though. Okay. Well, maybe then I do set aside some time for, like, people to, like, organize so we get through it then. Okay. It might be a thing where if I organize people to, like, help me out and get through it on stream, that might be the way to go. Maybe just for the earlier raid. You know what? Yeah, that might work out for, like, the earlier, like, raids from... I say earlier raids. I mean raids from, like, the earlier or older content. And I can save the actually pushing stuff for current content when I get up to it. I'm having a severe moment of deja vu right now. I just looked over the chat and saw Lova saying, it's ironic because coils are the most experimentally tuned. And I'm like, I swear I had this moment in this exact situation like fudging 3 days ago. What the fudge? It's not mandatory for main story quest. I don't care if it's not mandatory. I want to do everything. You know what I mean? I need to go to bed. Funky's just like, shut the fudge up, go to bed. You're not my mum. You have 6 kids, don't make me the 7th. But you're right, I do need to get ready for bed. So we're gonna go find someone to raid. Mummy mode activated. Oh god. I should be logging off in a sanctuary. Yes. We'll see. We'll see what I end up doing. I might start it on stream, like start attempting it on stream and stuff, and then find out midway through that I want to change things up or do something different, I don't fudging know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Do you think I plan this stuff? Do you honestly think I press the go live button every day knowing exactly what I'm going to do, what I'm going to talk about, how I'm going to approach life? Fudge no. And if you think different, then man, I must put on some sort of performance. Log out of your god's shrine. Nah, can't be stuffed. Can't be stuffed, can't be stuffed. Chibi, I'm sorry, I have you fooled. I'm just really good at performing, I'm sorry. I don't know stuff all. And I never have. We're gonna find someone to raid. We're gonna see who's live. Oh, we have choices. We have choices. Is such a Coils fan, you're considering making an OC free trial alt to do it? Lova, hear me out here. Hear me out here, Lova. Hear me out here. Make one anyway. And if we do it, then great. You can join the party and we can go do the raid. If I don't do it, you've got one to play with me anyway, or to just play with OCE, or I don't know, fudging whatever. It's there in case. Like, you believe this is 100% scripted, pre-recorded even. Imagine if all my streams were pre-recorded content and I'm just reacting to chat in real time because I'm just so psychically powerful that I can predict every single message that occurs throughout the stream, exactly who says it, when it happens, how it happens, the context for it all. Could you imagine the power I would have? And I'd be using it for this of all things? Come on now. This entire critically acclaimed expansion included in the free trial. Exactly, Lolva. My question is though, and this is maybe a dumb question, why wouldn't you just make an alt on your main account? Why do you have to make another free trial alt? I'm very confused. Couldn't you just select a different data center on your main account? Why does it need to be a completely new account? I would totally use that power for this of all things. Look, I'm not saying I'd use it for evil. I absolutely wouldn't use it for evil. But I would use it for a lot more than just fudging streaming on Twitch. Although you are correct, I would also use it in addition to stream on Twitch. That's you're right. You're right. 100%. I should go to bed. You already have alts for your subscription. Oh, have you hit like the cap? Rip. Anyway, question chat entry. Yeah, I thought that was per world. I'm completely wrong apparently. But anyway, any hoozle, any what's it, any thingy. Who do we say hi to? I think we should say hi to do you guys like Hunt Showdown? We can go say hi to someone playing Hunt Showdown. Thank you for streaming. No, thank you for being here. Exact fudge, I hit my microphone. I'm going to give you tinnitus, tetanus. Not tetanus. We're going to go say hi to Westy. Westy is good friend, 10 out of 10 New Zealander friend, plays Hunt Showdown and other things. They have a cat cam. Oh, their cats are inside the box. Guys, the cats are inside a box and they are having a box time. Go say hi to Westy and say hi to the cats. Top messages for subs, bottom messages for non-subs. Send Westy your love and support and all that sort of good stuff because Westy deserves it and she's amazing. Go enjoy watching her cats in the box. I'll catch you all in another time zone, in another stream. Hopefully tomorrow, but don't quote me on that. I don't know if I'm streaming tomorrow or not. I do want to. So if you want to keep up to date with whether or not I'm streaming tomorrow, there's the Discord link as well, but that's besides the point, because the point is I need to go to fudging bed. I'm tired, I don't know what I'm saying. Go say hi to Westy, give you your love and support. Thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate all of you for being here. You guys are all amazing. I'll catch you all in another time zone and stream. Take care, have fun, goodbye, and don't die, or I will cry because I'm a baby, and that would make me very sad because I like all of you. Okay, bye.